This place is a message, and part of a system of messages. Pay attention to it. Sending this message was important to us. We considered ourselves to be a powerful culture. This place is not a place of honor. No highly esteemed deed is commemorated here. Nothing valued is here. What is here was dangerous and repulsive to us. This message is a warning about danger. The danger is in a particular location. It increases towards a center. The center of danger is here, of a particular size and shape, and below us. The danger is still present. Hello everyone, and welcome. I am Awesome, and I am joined by...
Your most fave gear?
And...
Gagey.
And special guest...
Other Robin.
Oh my god, it's Other Robin.
We are the gay team with special guest, and we are taking you into the gay zone.
With special guest.
With special guest.
What are we covering this month?
This time we are covering Onimai, I'm Now Your Sister.
Also known as...
something.
Oni-chan is done for.
Yeah, but I couldn't find that somewhere for some reason. Written and illustrated by Neko Tofu.
Neko Tofu sensei.
Okay. Manga started in Feb 2017, and there was a 12-episode anime adaptation by Studio Bind that aired from January to March in 2023. What do we think?
What do you think?
Hayden, what do you think?
What do you think? Oh.
There are some questionable bits. Very questionable bits.
Yeah?
But...
that I remember nothing about because of selective memory.
Me watching Onimai shaking my head at the
Legitimately, I did that. I was like, I don't remember this. It being this bad.
Yeah, and?
Because outside of that, I do think it's cute.
Okay, I do agree with that it does have the very Moe Blob style in an era where Moe Blob is dead. Where Moe Blob is done for, if I may.
Sure.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, these characters, I do imagine hitting them in the head and the Lancer squish sound would play.
I imagine a donk noise for some of them, but...
My hero would get the...
Okay, I just want to say, as the only person here at this fucking table who hadn't read this prior to this episode,
I only got up to chapter 50.
and like I hadn't watched the anime or anything like that. All my engagement with this series was finding out that whenever I wasn't at locals, you guys would talk about it. And
it's a very engaging series.
It was just a bit that somehow...
yeah, I don't know why. But yeah, like... I had heard that, there were some questionable elements of this. You very much downplayed that.
I forgot.
Like, here's the thing. If you listen to the last episode, I made a quick reference of like, here's a show I once watched ages ago. I don't remember it. But yeah, that art style, it's probably not great. And you guys wanted to just kind of move past that quickly. And then you decide, let's go watch Onimai.
Because outside of... You said cut down to 10 minutes. I think it's not 10 minutes. It's a lot more than 10 minutes.
Okay, how about we give the audience the premise of the series before we start arguing?
Okay. So the general premise is you have this loser.
Yep.
Who
It's
hasn't
Oni-chan.
left... Yeah, Oni-chan. He hasn't left the house in like 2 years, I think they say. His little sister turns him into a middle school girl.
Therefore, he is done for.
He's done for. And then stuff happens.
Yep.
Yeah, stuff happens, yeah.
All I'm saying is Mihari, iconic.
Yeah, sure.
Kaede, iconic. Mio, iconic. The others are.
I like Momiji.
You're not a Momiji?
I like when Momiji gets the middle schooler syndrome stuff, but that's not played into enough.
You don't like Asahi?
Okay, yeah, Asahi is genuinely my least favorite character.
Really?
Yeah, who's yours?
My least favorite or favorite?
Least. I think my favorite ended up just being Mio. She's kind of iconic.
I mean, of course you would say that.
Yeah.
Or
Kaede.
I mean, least favorite? I don't No, like outside of like, I don't know, the girls who like their entire bit is just
No, out of the main cast.
Okay, well, hold up. Are we talking anime? Because the cast expands past where the
Yeah,
anime
yeah.
is, and we get a
They
couple
had
more
like
main
2
characters.
characters.
Yeah, but, you know.
Oh yeah, I don't like that new one. The other one. I can't remember her name.
Wow.
Nayuda?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean-
I was like, oh, Chainsaw Man. And other than that, I was like,
My
okay.
God.
I mean, I guess maybe she would be my least favorite, mainly because I'm like, she doesn't.
She doesn't really have a good bit.
Yeah, she doesn't have as good of a bit.
That's why I wasn't big on Asahi, because her bit wasn't as funny.
I thought it was hilarious.
What about you, Robin?
Least favorite, or?
Yeah?
I guess that's what we're on.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess there's like probably a bottom tier that, again, yeah, I'm probably putting Asahi and Nayuda into. I apologize.
I'm crying.
It is a process of elimination.
Yeah.
I think Nemu, the sleepy girl, she's great.
Yeah,
She's
she's
like-
great.
She's
I love
fantastic.
her.
I like Momiji a lot.
I
so-
like Akia, the yaoi obsessed one.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was fun.
The Yaoi and the Yuri.
Yeah, that was a really
Like,
fun
do you-
chapter where her and Mio were arguing.
Yeah. And then they kind of form like a weird friendship. It's like, that's fun.
Yeah.
That's good bands.
We are really dancing around the pedophilia.
Yeah, look,
As you do. Do we need to talk about it?
Considering what we are talking about, here's the thing. Before we get deep into the discussion, I respect Nekotofu a lot as an author. He's living the dream. Good for him.
I'm gonna try to take a stab at this, and maybe I blow myself up, but we try it. I think that like
This is the episode where the podcast is done for.
Yeah.
I think that
Ooh, that's
the
a good title.
first chapters of the manga, which I think translates to about like the first 2 episodes of the anime, are where it's at its like absolute filthiest.
Yeah,
and
the
worst,
first 3
right?
episodes are...
Yeah, like
Yeah.
It once it starts just being about hanging out at school and eating crepes and not reminding you that like this room is filled with anime figures and fucking pornography
Yeah.
Yeah.
like every 10 minutes. And I gotta say, like, Studio Bind did a great job adapting the work, which made that area of it so much worse because like there's very few backgrounds being drawn in the manga in the initial chapters, whereas like Studio Bind's just gone on with these fantastic camera angles where they're just like right in the framing there's this like huge titty figurine that you're looking through as you're observing
Yeah.
the scenes in the dank, smelly, scary room.
Like, the anime production-wise...
I gotta say,
It's great.
Yeah, the anime is like very well animated,
I like the little, like, translucent stars that are
Yeah.
go over the screen.
and like there are moments where it's like the amount of like detail and like the animation quality just kind of like takes a step up, and it's like this is incredibly well animated, this is incredibly well detailed. I wish it wasn't
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
of what you're currently animating,
Yeah.
but like I don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like here's the thing I feel that the manga is written by a freak who's trying not to do freak content, but like just doesn't quite know what is normal and what isn't. And the anime is like done by his freak friends who aren't trying to be normal. They don't give a shit.
Shout out to Nekotofu Sensei, bringing this back to last episode. We're talking about how a good Genderbend work needs to be made by a Genderbend fetishist.
Yeah.
And this guy's a Genderbend fetishist.
I was
Is
gonna
he?
push
Yeah,
back
he
on
is.
you because this manga oozes and reeks fetish.
Yeah.
It like drips out of the pages at every turn.
Yeah, no,
I don't
like
think he's
piss.
hiding his freak
No.
flag.
I'm not saying like I didn't say he was doing a good job of it.
No, I don't think he's trying to though.
Like, I feel like it's a thing of him going like, oh yeah, like, I like these children pissing themselves.
Oh, no,
But
that's-
like, oh, I can kind of just like, that's not too freaky. I can just put that in the manga. I'm not going to go into that much detail about it. So I can still do that and it'll be fine.
You know what's bad when you get to the end of the manga and you're so desensitized to them pissing themselves that it's like, oh, my hero pissed herself. Haha, funny bit.
Because the new character was just like facilitating this bit.
Yeah, new character, just like, here's some fresh underwear.
Okay, so now I need to confess. I was just reading through, so I also read every bonus chapter. So my count includes all the bonus chapters, side material, and stuff.
This is like the 0.5 stuff as well.
0.5s,
Yeah.
0.2s.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
we'll
mine
get
has
that.
as well.
My piss tally within
Oh, thank
that
God.
Oh, you got
whole
a piss tally?
archive
How many?
for my hero is 8,
Okay.
for Mamiji is 3, and for... It's more like 8.5 for Mahiro, because there's that chapter where Mahiro and Mihari body swap, and Mahiro almost pees in Mihari's body, but they
Okay.
swap back right before then, and Mihari pees herself. So I
So
wasn't
that's
sure
just-
whether to put that under Mahiro or Mihari, if I'm being honest. But in the...
I feel like
It's Mihiro's horrible bathroom sense.
I feel like they both get half a point because you get my hero's like, oh no, I need to piss, that kind of discomfort, but then you also get Mahari's like embarrassment of having pissed herself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So...
Keep in mind, we have not talked about a character over 16 yet.
so yeah.
Are there even any that aren't a teacher?
Kaede?
I mean,
By
they
this
age
point,
they age
Mahari
into
would
it.
be like
Well, yeah,
18
they
or
age
19.
into it. But
and
in
so
the
is
anime,
Kaede
they're in
by now, but...
high school, so...
But
Yeah.
yeah, this is in the manga. I have 8.5 pisses for Mahiro. I have 3 for Mamiji. She was really catching up. Like, once Mamiji started, it was like, oh, this is her bit as well now.
Once the mommy
Horrible. I
Yeah.
didn't want that for her.
And then I also have another tally called Dicks Out Near the Children tally.
My God.
What number is that?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
what
this
number?
describes all of the times when Mahiro's dick grows back, and this is inevitable that someone starts groping it, to be clear. There's no point where that happens where the dick isn't touching somebody else.
Yeah.
Just to clarify. So I have that at 5 for the
Yeah.
current run of the manga. That's at 5.
There were no new ones in the new chapter. That just dropped 5 hours ago.
So Momiji grabs it, the child. His teenage sister also. Yeah. So Mihari grabs her hand and puts it on his junk, so that way he can convey that hey, it's grown back without telling people. So he, forces that interaction, and then, like, I feel like a lot of it is just like it being kind of like seen.
Well,
Or actually, no, or like when
they keep emphasizing that it's sticking into Nayuta's back while Nayuta is giving a piggyback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, you didn't need to do that.
Yeah.
But
You
didn't
you
need
chose to do that with authorial intent.
Yeah, you didn't need to emphasize that. Nayuta also didn't need to give a piggyback. Like,
She could,
Like, you
put
could
a
have-
towel.
towel,
Yeah, so
some
there's...
like, you can hide it through other ways.
Hayden, is this your meds?
Sorry, I
These two?
Is this your
No.
meds?
No.
Then why'd you recommend this?
sorry,
I didn't remember it being this bad.
I completely derailed us into this conversation.
No, you gotta continue.
already.
Any more
Keep
stats?
going, keep
Continue.
going. Give us more numbers.
How many stats?
Yeah,
Oh,
make me more.
hold up. Because of a bonus chapter, there is also a Dicks Out Near the Children tally for Momiji, who is at 1.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
I don't remember this.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
There is a bonus chapter where Momiji grows a dick because she takes the
opposite
medicine the opposite medicine.
Yeah.
So yeah, again, Momiji is catching these strays. She's got the same bits as Mahiro, just like less of them. That's for the whole run of the manga up to wherever we're at right now.
107.
107. Yeah, I got confused because a chapter dropped this morning right after I'd cleared the archive, and that was like, I cleared the archive 10 days ago, and I've been stressfully checking that there aren't any chapter drops. So I'm like, great, there's not going to be one. It got me this morning. Very upsetting.
So your tally doesn't include the cross-dressing child who gets his dick out for the adults.
Oh, that,
Oh,
That-
that's a plot.
that is true because I completely forgot the whole situation because like the cross-dressing boy fetish material, and you're right, it is the exact same thing.
It's role reversal.
Yeah,
Instead of
yeah,
adult towards children, it's children towards adults.
it threw me for a loop
Yeah.
and threw off my counting system. Now, I was at it. I also had the same tally running for the anime, which granted covers a lot less of the material. And that only had 2 on the piss tally for Mahiro, but there's an interesting note here, which is they added one. The one, I'm pretty sure, because Mahiro pisses herself after the first day of school due to the bathroom debacle, I'm pretty sure that's not depicted as pissing herself in the manga.
I'm pretty sure it's implied in the manga.
It's unclear, whereas it's explicit in the anime.
Yeah, it is
So,
explicit in the
I've
anime.
got a note about that like they've potentially just added one. And there's still one for Momiji. And now, Dick's out near the children, there's only one for the anime because that's the climax of the anime.
It sure is.
It's the emotional finale of the anime.
Speaking of the climax of the anime, why did we have to get that very detailed shot of Mihari's feet?
Okay.
Because we need to cover all of our bases, Liz.
They have to spend the rest of
They-
their money.
So you see, I was watching this with Robin, my Robin, not this Robin. And she was just like, I was watching episode 1, she was doing some cooking, and then she looked over and she was like, what the fuck are you watching?
Yeah,
Understandable.
yeah.
Valid
And then-
response?
And then I was like to her one night, hey, would you rather watch Riverdale or would you want to watch Onimai? And she was like, I'd rather watch Onimai because it makes more sense.
Yeah. From what you've explained, yeah, it does.
I mean,
And
in a certain way, I mean, yes.
So
That's not Onimai's problem, that it doesn't make sense.
So yeah, we were watching a lot of Onimai together, and we're just like, yeah, a lot of these scenes are uncomfortable to the point where I kind of just skipped some bits.
I won't blame you.
I'm like, I'm reading this in the manga. I know what's going on. I don't need to see the My Hero gets changed in the girls' changing room bit.
No, but you don't. But in the manga, you don't get to see the animation quality jump when we're seeing Miyo's 13-year-old's titties.
See, this is again what I was saying. Bind does such a great job artistically. I've watched one of their other works, Ruri no Hosokai. That was fantastic, beautiful. Really liked it. Bind does such a good job in this adaptation that it really makes it uncomfortable on more vectors than it was in the manga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you said, the hyper-detailed Mahari feat that you're pointing out. Not really a manga thing.
Yeah.
Just a Studio Bind thing. And like the eye catches where everyone's wearing like bunny girl outfits and they've like detailed like every possible line. Again, just not really achievable in the manga's art style.
Like, God, I really liked the ending song, but I did not like the ending animation.
It was very well animated.
It was
Yeah.
well animated. It's like, I like this song. Same with the opening. Like, you had Mihari hitting the,
Yes, that visual bit.
Everyone knows the Mihari gif. Everyone posts it.
The opening is so good as a song. I turn away and look at my phone.
But
to
no,
let it
but
play.
also the lyrics of the opening actually go really hard.
I didn't know the lyrics until this watch
Yeah.
because it doesn't have it on Crunchyroll.
Nah.
Yeah, because the download I had the lyrics translated. I'm like,
Yeah.
I like these lyrics. They're funny.
So the lyrics were playing, and I'm like, "That's what it was saying this whole time. That's what I was playing in my car this whole time."
But it's like, those are really funny lyrics.
Yeah.
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 Nothing to say about what they were being shown against?
Yeah, no.
we don't have to talk about that.
No.
What? Oh, you don't want to talk about that, do you? You don't want to talk about that?
We can gloss over it.
Oh, if you want to gloss over shit like that, then I guess that's the end of the fucking episode.
Oh yeah, sorry, on the note of the adaptation, I do have a big note in all caps here saying, Kaede's boobs are 5 times the size in the anime.
Yeah.
They keep growing.
They're so much bigger in the
Mihari's
anime.
also.
Yeah, but like hers are like, just like, like...
One thing I find really funny is that I'm like, reading through the manga, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I haven't seen like any of this, I don't recognize any of this. I go to the anime and Kaede shows up, I'm like, oh, I've seen her. I've not her manga design. I've seen the anime gifs. I didn't realize that this was... That was this.
My issue is I like two-tone hair, and I'm like, oh, this anime has 2 characters with two-tone hair?
Yeah.
Banger.
3?
Who's the third?
Momiji?
Well,
Yeah, Momiji Kaede.
Yeah.
Mihari.
And Mihari.
Oh, yeah.
Technically, my hero as well, but it's a lot more faint.
Yeah, okay, so 3. I like two-tone hair. I think it's a nice design thing.
Yeah.
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 Yep. Don't anything else to say about the anime that you like?
Another thing.
What? Name another good thing about the anime.
This isn't a good thing, but there was Guilty Gear Strive in the anime.
Yes,
So
there
that's
was.
a bad thing.
Yeah, it was a bad thing.
I like
but
how
I'm bringing it up.
In the
They also
manga,
had River City Girls at one point. That
and
was
La
fun.
Blue.
And Blaze Blue.
Yeah.
Almost the sumo game as well. It wasn't developed by Arc System Works, but because they acquired, who was it that they acquired? They acquired somebody. Do I have this written down? I feel like I've got it written down.
I'll say quickly, most of my notes are breaking
Technos.
down the 2 Strive scenes and being like, wow,
Yeah.
they suck at this.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Arc System Works acquired Technos, I think in 2015. So the sumo game being played again is part of the Arc System Works library.
Ah, okay.
There's only so the MMO is not, whenever Mahiro's playing like a computer RPG, that's not an Arc System Works game.
I'd assume so.
In fact, the character design on the first one shown was like Reese from Trials of Mana, but red. So I was like, okay, yeah, Trials of Mana, I guess. Understandable. You are depicted as an old gooner. You would like Reese.
Yeah.
And then also the Mario Kart ripoff, which replaces Mario Party in the manga.
Yeah.
But also, that just makes Mihari a better parent or older sister, because if you bring Mario Party out at your, 13-year-old younger sister's sleepover, those kids are murdering each other. So I understand that adaptation change.
Good job, Mihari. Icon.
Yeah.
I like how nobody reacted to my profile picture change except Robin.
No, I saw.
I saw it.
It was concerning. Sorry,
Yeah,
I interrupted
I saw
you.
it, and in my head, I was like, I will not take you seriously now.
What do you mean? It's an iconic... She's hitting the open mouth emoji.
Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to provide additional Arc System Works sort of context. Please go on, talk about Strive.
Okay.
I just
also-
wanted to finish the...
But also notice how in the manga, when Mahiro tries to take fighting games seriously, Street Fighter.
Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, good one.
Notice
Sure.
how Bridget was one of the selected characters.
Nekatofu's a real
But
one.
my hero wasn't playing Bridget. They were playing Soul, fighting a Bridget.
Oh, so you're saying Mahiro isn't trans?
What do you want me to use?
No, I think it was more the picking soul, not the they-them.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
I think that was the joke.
Well, I didn't get it. But,
Clearly not.
no, I didn't.
This episode.
Yeah, this episode sucks. My bad, gang.
No, this is the
no, sorry, we're
this is a
interrupting you.
banger fucking episode.
I want your Strive analysis, genuinely.
Yeah, okay, so first of all, season 2, probably late season 2, this is after Bridget, before Wild Assault. The season 2 names on the UI, because in the first time it's shown, it's online, so they have the name tags. Second time it's shown, it's offline and it doesn't have the name tag, so I thought that was cool. But the name tags were the old season 2 style name tags, so I was like, oh, I haven't seen that in forever. Playing on Wi-Fi,
Of course.
it has to have been because it was 130 ms with 3 rollback frames. And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
But Japan has the good Wi-Fi.
I didn't
I
see
guess
it
Mihari
lag.
can't afford good.
Yeah, or they're just
internet
in a bad
connections.
neighborhood.
How does she pay for the Wi-Fi?
My hero is a Wi-Fi shitter. That's so in character.
Yeah.
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 So I'm assuming Mahiro was on Soul just because the username is Mahi Mahi.
Checks
Then
out.
going on to the gameplay stuff, instant first thing they showed is him getting hit by Bridget Yo-Yo and bursting immediately. Stinky, bad, don't do that. Then it was just jump and then late air dash accomplishes nothing. Why would you do that? And then he just gets hit by Roger Super for no reason.
He's deflecting.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Genuinely, because, look, I do remember that I was in Escape Portal in probably 2023, and I was like, listen, Strive players, somebody explain to me why this trash anime has Strive in it.
I mean, we know
And-
why.
I feel like you mentioned, that's really odd, maybe I'll watch this anime. in 2023 when I brought up. I believe so.
This
yes.
is your fault!
This is your fault.
No, it's Arc System Works' fault. I still haven't gotten my answer.
I straight up don't remember this.
I recall this conversation with someone, and surely it was you.
It surely had to offend me.
Surely had to have
I
been.
think
So
I was
like,
in this conversation.
yeah.
I
Maybe.
do remember you going, "Oh, I want to watch Onimai for the
Yeah.
Strive gameplay."
And I remember you being like, oh, they fucking suck.
Yeah, because they do.
Yeah,
So don't accuse my man of deflecting, because this is his origin. This is his like Batman in Crime Alley for Onimai.
I still don't know what
Onimai
you mean
killed
by
his
deflecting.
parents.
maybe spiritually. Onimai is turning this man away from God.
I think I was already off the path.
Why?
Yeah, but this is you're off the path, but this is going. Here's a bad path for you to go on. You're like,
He's gonna
Sounds
straight
good
up
to
be,
me.
He's gonna straight up be blaming the beasts because of Onimai.
can't believe this.
I don't do beast blaming. Don't worry. So that was the episode 2 Strive. Then there was some episode 5 Strive.
How many episodes do they play Strive in?
2.
Okay.
This is the only other one. Because they played at the arcade.
Yeah.
First of all, before they even play Strive, there's an ad for the 2022 Starter Edition. I assume they just ripped that off YouTube.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got jump scared by that.
Yeah, I was like, that... Because I was like, hang on, that says 2022 Starter Edition. That's not the one I bought. I started earlier. The 2 characters being played are May and Faust. And when I saw that, I was like, I could destroy my entire reputation instantly if I told the Faust players to go watch Onimai.
Yeah.
I feel like they could, or they would, if I'd be like, hey, Faust is in this anime, and say nothing else. And then they would watch episode 1, and then they would ban me from the server.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is your...
With good reason.
So that's your suicide bomb if you ever want to leave Strive.
If I were to kill myself, yeah, but I'm not gonna do that.
But much like Faust himself, Hayden has thrown the bomb down onto the stage, and now all 4 of us are at risk.
Yeah, like I just want to kind of say, fucking however long into this episode we're in, I don't watch this.
I think it's alright, but like, yeah, don't watch this. Watch Riverdale instead.
Yeah, don't
Do
watch
anything
Onimai.
else. Like, hey, look, if you really must read the manga, that's less fucked up. Surprisingly,
Yeah, the manga, it doesn't feel that bad.
it's still fucked up, and you got some hurdles you need to get over. But like anime, definitely don't watch that.
I think, like, at times it can be cute, but if you want something cute, there's a billion other things.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I do find it funny because I was watching this and I'm like, this sort of fills the bocce-shaped hole in my heart at points.
Yep.
It has a
Yeah.
lot of bocce-style visual gags. But I'm also like, Dress Up Darling actually filled that bocce-shaped hole in my heart.
Yeah.
And it was like, Season 2 was actually not sus at all. Season 2 wasn't sus.
So my personal headcanon is that Mori, the creator of Blaze Blue Remix Heart, and the character Mai Natsume, who is another Genderbend trash situation, is responsible for Onimai having Arc System Works' entire catalog in the anime, and then he subsequently quit Arc System Works straight afterwards.
You think they found out and that's why he's not there anymore?
No.
That or they took away his Blaze Blue mobile game, and he's like, I'll show you all. Time to unleash the nuclear option.
Do you think Nekatofu chose for Bridget to be in that scene?
Yes.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, it's a very obvious choice. I feel like,
Yeah.
surely, like, it wasn't unintentional. There was authorial intent, whoever the author of that particular bit was.
Oh my fucking god.
Do you have any analysis of the Faust May gameplay? Or
Yeah, I can read out the whole thing. So instead of a bomb, it's a mini Faust that's just been thrown out. That has just landed from being item tossed. May got hit in the air by Faust's thrust. I'm assuming that she got counter hit out of Dolphin startup or something because there's bubble particle effects. After the thrust, the Faust super jumps. just for no reason. Mei wakes up and just walks straight into the mini Faust and gets hit by the storms. Great gameplay. Then the Faust, after jumping, like falls a little bit and then does like air dash, no steering, presses JS. Then it cuts away for a bit, but you can kind of still see gameplay
Yeah.
of Mei's blocking now. Good. And the mini Faust lunges. Then on block, the Faust just does 2p mix. Not a real block string, minus as hell. Terrible play by the Faust.
Yeah.
At this point, you can't really see what's happening because they went into the corner and now, like, out of the frame. And then it cuts back onto them. And Faust just does raw tap dust, doesn't Roman cancel. And I know they have meter because immediately after they just rip super and Mei just gets hit by doing nothing. They got hit by the slowest super in the entire game. And then they pop off. And that made me sad.
Hey, and I'm going to assume that the people playing these games, in both the show and potentially real life, are not the best players.
Yeah, they freaking suck.
Like, when we go to Japan and we go to the arcades, you might be fighting these motherfuckers.
They'll get bodied then. Straight up.
Yeah, so that means your fucking quarter is going to take you far. You get to stay on the machine for a long time.
Yeah. Until everyone leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's my Strive analysis.
I genuinely gotta know, did you enjoy that?
The Strive?
Yeah.
No.
Was it worth it?
Was it worth it?
Was it worth it?
No. I thought it'd be funny.
Yeah, like...
Because, like, the whole thing is just, oh my god, it's Strive. Like, that's what it's supposed to be. But then, like, I, like, rewind it, and it's like, oh, they're only showing, like, a second of gameplay.
Yeah.
Per, like, cut. You're not supposed to know what's happening. And, of course, you're not supposed to know what's happening, because they're not playing the game, like, well.
Yeah.
It's like, fair enough. It did just remind me, I think My Hero is, like, floor 7?
Oof.
My Hero
or
fucking
6?
sucks.
I don't know what the floors look like is the issue. Because OC floors don't exist.
Okay, here's the thing I want to say. It's like, My Hero would not be, like, with that kind of gameplay you were talking about, My Hero would not be, like, floor 6 or anything like that.
It'd be like 5 or something. Or
Yeah,
4.
low. Because, like, I remember when the game came out. Lee, shut the fuck up. I remember
Why are you dying?
Don't worry about it. Because when the game came out, like, I know, like, I was like floor 8 or something like that, and it's like, I was pretty alright at the game.
The floor system.
But I wish you two would shut the fuck up.
Oh my god. The floor system.
We
in
almost
OC,
got past it. We almost got past it, but you two just wouldn't let it.
I've done nothing.
I didn't even notice until you did it.
You did nothing. Oh, you've done nothing. Except for the silent physical gesture in this audio podcast.
Oh,
Well,
I get it
the
now.
viewers at home didn't know my crimes until you exposed me.
I think you
Liz
deserve to be
dying is what exposed you.
I started doing it because Liz was dying, not vice versa.
You could do
But yeah, so like,
Yeah, floor system specifically in OC didn't work. It worked at launch for a little bit because everyone's like, oh, it's the tower. But then everyone just moved into park very quickly.
yeah, because I remember when I was starting, it's like, I was like around 8, 9-ish, and then like, hey, I was alright. I was getting like games off like Adam and Bacon and stuff like that. So I was like, I imagine that a floor or two below where I was would not be of that quality. I would have imagined it would be a bit lower.
That's my guess as well. And Japan will probably have a more populated floor system.
Yeah.
And they don't have ranked yet because that wouldn't come out for another 2 years. So,
Can we just discuss that, like, this really ties into... One of the important things in this work is that My Hero is absolutely trash at everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's sort of the whole premise of the setup.
That is why Onishan is done for.
Yeah, when he was a 20-year-old NEET, he withdrew from society because his sister was better at him in all of the things that Japan sort of values. She was academically, she skipped all the way to college from middle school, I think, possibly
Yeah.
first year of high school. It's
Yeah.
unclear.
Yeah.
It's one or the other. And also, she was like an athletics prodigy. And actually, side note, I was rewatching this for the podcast. I do not like that she's an athletics prodigy. That's my take. I understand for the story that, you know, she has to be this insurmountable source of shame for my hero, but her character design just does
Yeah,
not.
nah.
Like, okay, look, Agnes Tachyon, yeah, sure.
Huh?
Lab coat and very fast, but also a horse.
Yeah.
That's fine. And also unhinged, right?
Yeah, but the reason why is a cool thing.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
right? But like, I'm gonna say, if you're a very standard lab coat nerd sort of character design, which I personally feel like Mahari is, she brings it up a lot. She says that it's her uniform, and everyone's like, it's cosplay, and everyone's like, no, it's your uniform. I feel like if you look like that much of a lab coat character, you should not be Usain Bolt.
No.
Yeah.
That's my hot take. That actually really bothered me. If I can just get into like genuine analysis of random parts of the
We're
show.
genuinely analyzing Onimai and not just screaming at Hayden.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. This bothered me a lot.
I mean, like,
I feel like I can accept like going on morning runs and being fit, but like
Yeah.
yeah,
Not prodigy.
setting records.
Yeah,
she
yeah.
did
Yeah.
that.
I can understand it. Potentially, if they kind of leaned into a bit more of like, oh yeah, back in middle school, yeah, I did all that, but now that I've just gone into just being a uni student and running these labs, yeah, I've fallen behind.
I could see
And
that
like,
too,
if they
yeah.
kind of talk about that, go like, yeah, I'm still fit. You know, I go for morning runs, but like, I'm not setting any records anymore. I'm not that person anymore. Sure, that makes sense, but they don't.
Instead,
address it.
she's often like depicted as like somewhat tired and burnt out and like burning the candlestick on the both ends.
Yeah.
Lab coat nerd, but also like, you know, if she did get on the track, that bothered me.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like they mentioned in what, chapter 1,
Yeah, exactly.
the manga, her character has changed.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is.
She becomes an icon.
And true. And again, it's important for the setup because it really has to hammer home that, like, in every aspect of society, that, you know, my hero is a failure because, you know. Is that part of the fetish?
What, sucking bad.
No, yeah.
Like the pathetic fail male.
Yeah.
becoming
Yeah.
a competent woman. Yeah, that's part of the fetish.
Like,
Because yeah, I've
Because Boku
seen
Girl had that.
I've seen another piece of work, not with the Genderbend
Kinda.
stuff, but on like pathetic person being brought up to then be normal.
The Force Femme.
There was no force femme in this one. This is the Smash Player one. I feel like I've brought up before. Have I? I swear I brought this up before
I did not ringing any bells.
because I watched half an episode. This started airing like back when I was in high school. I watched half an episode and was like, I felt awful watching it, and I quit.
All right,
That hadn't happened ever in all the stuff I had watched.
damn.
This was bad.
there was that time. God, Onimai. There was that time when Nehuda was staying the night at Mahiro's house.
Yeah, I remember that.
Alone, and they were reading manga, and that Nayuda's reading a manga where a bratty girl calls the main character a worthless loser,
I have ass.
and then Nayuda does it to Mahiro, and Mahiro's like, "That's pretty nice." So I guess that's one of the like sub fetishes underlying this work,
Okay,
right?
so are we into fetish breakdown territory, Patrick?
I mean, I don't have a fetish breakdown. I'm
I
just
thought you did.
no. I'm just like, hey, like.
I feel like it's not hard
No,
to
like
see.
because the only note I wrote down was just me going, like, hey, audience, like I've said, don't watch this, but like, hey, you know what? If any of these fetishes appeal to you, maybe like there's the kind of like the being mean to my hero, the piss, the corrupt, the kind of like moral corruption kind of stuff, the drugs, cross-dressing shoulders, age regression, lesbian lollies, big titty gyarus, big titty lollies, feet, a little bit of brocon, and a lot of just like kind of general lolicon shit.
Big
So if-
syscon.
Yeah, like syscon stuff is quite prevalent in this. So if any of that appeals to you, hey, have I got the anime for you?
You know, when you put it like that, I would like to have my lines in this sort of bleeped, or put the deep throat voice over me and like cover my eyes with the black sensible, please.
Fucking do you up like the Epstein files?
No, you're getting exposed. The rest of us are getting exposed. You're the one who agreed to this. You could have just said no.
This is unfair because I will appear on one episode and it will be this one. So this is just my reputation.
We could have gotten you on a higher.
This is my legacy.
Well, don't worry, we'll only get like 50 views at most.
We could have gotten you on like Madoka in like 4 months when that movie comes out.
Yeah, no one wants me on Madoka now.
No one
they
wants-
think I'm gonna say something about the armpits or something.
Yeah, we did.
I wasn't gonna.
We didn't want you on Hot Catch. We wanted you for this.
Yeah. Like, you are a resource for a heart catch, but you weren't on the episode. Also, yeah, now that you mention it, I'm surprised that this doesn't have armpits.
True.
True.
There's no armpit fetishization in the anime.
Yeah, I was gonna say on the anime specifically,
Yeah, that
they
feels
could have
like
locked
anime.
in.
Yeah, because, like, they locked in on, like, many other parts.
What the fuck this? They could have locked in, dude.
Yeah, but they just, like, nah, just didn't come up. They're like, no, we're gonna lock in on feet for this one shot for no fucking reason.
It scared me.
Yeah, and, like...
It might have scared me, but because you said something, I was ready for it. And I was like, oh, there's the Mihari feet.
There's one scene that I'm just like, dude, what the fuck? Which is when Momiji, Asahi, and Mio, they're all in the bath together, and Asahi goes to like wash like Mio's back, and then grabs the tits, and then kind of go like he's comparing her like Mio's to hers, and during that it's like, oh, the animation's kind of like in its normal cartoony style, and then during that point in comparison, we just get like a detailed shot of Momiji just sitting in the bath, and then a very detailed shot of like Asahi out of the bath, completely naked, barely covering themselves, and it's just like a lot more detailed. I'm like, why are we doing this?
Well,
Don't worry, they have the sense of smoke.
No, in that scene it was just barely censor hands,
Oh.
and I'm just like, why do you need to go? Why'd you need to go extra detailed for this scene?
Does this multiple times.
Yeah, and I'm just like, can you not?
yeah,
Yeah.
again, like the anime, very well made. That's going in the con section.
Yeah.
That's not going into the pros.
Like,
Yeah.
It's going into
They're
the
like,
cons.
it's been a minute. We need to animate some fucking thing, and we're gonna go hard in on something here.
I like the section where Mahiro discovers Yuri manga. That was fun.
Yep.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. No. Okay. Look.
There's sections of
Again.
the anime that are really fun. I like when Mahiro's character becomes, oh, look at these kids, I'm a wizened elder. Because I think that's really funny when they do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like the gag of my hero like taking damage
Yeah.
from passing comments, and everyone's like, "Why are you taking damage?" Yeah, and they're like, "Well, I can't."
I can't say that I'm 20.
Yeah. I know what Dragon Quest 6 is, and these kids don't. And now
These kids weren't born when it came
Saving
out.
Private
Yeah.
Ryan.gif.
No, yeah, them being like, oh yeah, I wasn't born when that one came out. And then just, oh, I'm like, oh, I feel that, Mahiro.
Yeah, it's like when I'm talking to Hayden.
Yeah.
Mahiro's iconic at
Or when I'm
points.
talking to Liz. I'm old.
You're also young.
I'm almost in my mid-20s. Actually, I am in
Oh.
my mid-20s.
Oh, ow.
You're like only slightly older
Yeah,
than me.
that's making things worse, Liz.
What, that I'm at like an advanced stage?
Yeah, you're in your mid-20s, and there's still a bunch of things that both Robin and I were like, "Oh, this is really cool. We really like this." Oh, you weren't born yet.
I was born, so you see, 9/11 happened before I was born too. It was only a month, but like, I have 9/11 energy in me.
What do you mean by that?
So you see, the energy created from 9/11 was put into every baby after 9/11.
What's the energy?
My vibes.
And for how long?
Like, what do when people are around you, they're just like, yeah, I get the aura of terrorism from you. Is that the vibes you give your 9/11 energy?
You know what? Sure. I'm chill with that. I'm chill with that energy.
And by every baby after 9/11, do you mean every baby after 9/11?
For the first few months.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You don't have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was born way afterwards.
Okay, so My Hero was 20 in 2015, right?
Yep.
Okay, so
That's 1995.
Yeah, 95.
so My Hero would be 29, 30 now. Wait,
Yeah,
25. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, so my hero would be only 1 year older than me.
Oh, holy shit. Okay,
Damn.
so now that we're onto My Hero's age, does My Hero fall under the greatest pedophiles in fiction list?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Look, I don't know the list. I'm sorry.
Actually, yeah, you know what? Here's the thing. I don't know if Miharu falls into the greatest pedophiles of all time list because I haven't thought about what pedophiles are better than Miharu.
Okay, Akio.
Okay,
Sure,
no,
yeah.
okay.
They're not
What-
ranked.
what-
They're just on like dot point
Yeah.
list.
I want to know. Does Miharu become one of the best pedophiles because like Miharu hasn't done anything? Like Miharu goes, "Oh yeah, you know,
You're mixing Miharu and My Hero's names.
they're very close."
You're saying
Yeah.
Miharu.
Yeah.
You are saying Miharu. It's fine.
It's pretty funny.
My hero.
My hero,
Yeah, like My Hero Academia.
John Onimai.
Yeah, John Onimai.
John
So
Onimai. Shout-outs.
does John Onimai going like, oh yeah, like, oh Mamiji's like pretty cute. Oh, you know, we might look like a couple. Oh no, I shouldn't be thinking that. I'm an adult. Does that make them a better pedophile because they don't act on it? Or is Akio a better pedophile because he has swag?
Go on, Liz.
Answer the question,
Like,
Liz.
here's the thing. I think Akio beats My Hero on every regard of pedophilia. Because here's the thing. Akio is significantly older. He has significantly more swag. And he has more sway because he's in a position of power.
Yeah.
Akio would be on the Epstein list. He probably owned the island first.
Yeah.
Is all I'm saying. Akio wins.
So
But, like, this isn't a competition. They can both be on the list together.
yeah, they can both be on the list, but I want to know is like, because of that, is Akio a better one, or is John Onimai a better one because John Onimai doesn't do anything?
Better as in better at pedophilia or a better person?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking you. Is the list of who is better at pedophilia or who is a better person?
Yeah, I was gonna say you can both be on the list, but if you Control F and type their name, how many results are there?
I mean, obviously Akio wins because John Onimai has had less time grooming minors.
Yeah.
I'm really into this because I think we're creating worse media than Nekotofu right now.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. After-
Here's the thing. As this upset goes on, the more I'm just kind of thinking to myself,
I'm
like,
digging myself a deeper hole, bro.
yeah, you're digging yourself a deeper hole. The more I'm like, I'm going to message our editor Calum and just go, don't bother, mate. You've earned a holiday.
We'll edit this one ourselves, probably.
No, this one's not going out.
It's not going out.
Tom, I hope you don't think worse of me.
Oh, Tom. I did it for the bit, Tom.
What bit?
The bit of at the end of the last podcast, and I said greatest gender bend of history versus greatest gender bend of today.
I have a point on the My Hero
Yeah,
pedophile
sure, okay.
thing.
Sure, say it.
Because, like, I had this discussion with people where it's like, if My Hero, in the context of the story, My Hero's pedophilia doesn't really account for or shouldn't matter. Because in the story, My Hero didn't exist until the potion that turns you into a girl. My Hero was more of a concept before that.
Okay.
They, like, essentially were reborn.
Sure, in a kind of meta
In the meta text of the story,
but at the same
looking outwardly, it is still weird as shit.
I was
Also-
going to say at one point, I did think that if you just slightly tweak this, it could just be an isekai instead.
I mean, this is going into Berserk as an isekai territory.
I haven't heard this argument before.
Post-Eclipse is an isekai.
Huh.
Because the world has changed so much.
Okay, but now you're getting
Interesting.
very close to my coming to America as an isekai.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Journey to the West is an isekai.
Yeah, going to America is an isekai because you get shot.
Doctor Who is an isekai.
Yeah, but like, sure, in a metatextual sense, John Onimai doesn't exist as a character. but like they do take the care to go like to have them go, oh wait, hang on a second, I'm an adult. I'm an adult male.
They remind you.
Mihari brings it up.
Yeah, and like Mahiro goes like when they're about to do like swimming lessons, like they're like, oh hang on a second, I shouldn't be here for this. Like
when Mahiro was like 2 years into being a girl too.
Yeah. 2 years into being a girl, it's just like, maybe I shouldn't join in for the swimming lessons. Like, I'm an adult male, ostensibly. Like, this is not... I shouldn't be doing this, but, like, I can't back out now. I've got to commit to the bit. I've got to commit to the bit. The bit is the essential part.
Yeah. Always commit to the bit.
Okay, so the thing is, I had some notes here, but I don't want to hijack the entire structure and flow of this episode.
Now you gotta...
Go ahead, do it.
I will not be naming any names here, but 2 years ago, a essay was linked in a Discord about is Onimai a trans work or a fetish work?
Oh, this bit.
This was linked in a Discord. And, I feel like we could really, we're getting very close to sort of some of the notes I had here on sort of that subject.
Bring it up now!
Oh, so what are your notes on it? Because I haven't read this essay. I'm
also
unfamiliar
haven't
with
read
I
it.
didn't do any research!
Don't worry about the essay, like, just the discussion topic of, like, okay, because this is a Genderbend or TSF or TFTG or whatever you want to call it work. That is
Japan, so TSF.
TSF, but it's very similar to a bad early 2000s webcomic where guy become girl, except the there was another essay that is becoming very relevant.
That one I have read.
That one you have read? Yeah, no, as I was speaking, that essay just sort of manifested into my mind. Okay.
Before we continue this public embarrassment, hey, do you want to hear another funny public embarrassment to break the ice?
What?
Did you know I used to think TSF stood for transformation?
Nice.
I mean, it could.
I never...
We should clarify. It stands for transsexual fiction.
Right.
Okay, I also got it wrong then.
So I thought it... So for like close to like 5 years, I thought it stood for transformation.
No, that's just TF.
Yes, I know. But like I was like, oh, it's Japan. They
What
probably
the hell
spell
is
that.
TS then?
Transsexual.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
What was the other one you said?
I did
Because
say
you said one that I hadn't heard ever.
TFTG.
Yes.
Okay, that's
Oh, that's the Western
how
one.
DeviantArt would refer to
Oh, okay.
this genre. Basically,
Transformation, transgender.
they used to just call it TG, but then because of woke, you can't do that anymore. That sounds like a bit, but it's not.
Yeah, and then DeviantArt went down the shitter even more.
Yeah, no, there was a point where it just sort of became TFTG somewhere in, like, I think, the early 2010s.
Hey, do we have to bring up how the fucking right-wing grifter problem in the TFTG community?
I don't know, do we? I don't know about this.
It's up to you two.
It's up to you two. Me and Hayden have nothing on
Is this
this.
the time to bring up that issue?
We'll see where we go. How
You
about we
said
see
the
where-
woke mob kept them away.
No, okay, so, like, this essay, its thesis was, and, I mean, I disagree with it, and I won't name the author or anything, but they were arguing, is there a trans reading of Onimai or a fetish reading of Onimai? And,
Both.
yes, exactly, but,
One more heavily than the other, I feel.
yeah, I mean, but the other thing is that, they, for example, identified lolicon and piss as some of the fetishes in Onimai, but they did not touch on the guy who has been turned into a middle school girl as a fetish in Onimai, and it is very much there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's very much there,
they
and
bring it up.
this is where it somewhat a distinction needs to be made. And this probably applies to every sort of TF-related fetish. But there is the fetish side, and the wish fulfillment side. So if somebody is out here drawing art of their OC turning into cute girls, it could be a fetish thing, or it could be they are trans and perhaps have not realized or actualized that yet, and just keep drawing this subject because it makes them feel warm and fuzzy inside.
I brought this up yesterday with our big Onimai argument that I joined 3 hours later. You can tell from the art style which one the author is.
True, but hold up, let me...
Yeah.
On the other end of the spectrum, and I say spectrum because this is not a binary. This is a spectrum. A lot of people will be somewhat of one and somewhat of another. However, when you say that out loud in a trans space, for example, the specter of Ray Blancard sort of appears over everyone like an angry ghost, and everybody shuts their trap so that, they don't get taken away to the land of AGP.
The Ray Blancard of Christmas Past.
I don't know who this person is.
Neither.
Okay.
So,
In the Blancard typography, the transsexual woman is represented by two separate but equally important groups. The autogynephile, who is sexually attracted to, has a fetish for the idea of being a woman, and the homosexual transsexual, who is such a gay little sissy boy that they become a woman to become more of a gay little sissy boy. Because what's gayer than being a woman? You'd think being a man, but,
Yeah.
That's...
it's the utero-hom sexuality.
Yeah. So,
But just on the other side of it.
Yeah, you are the...
The gay little sissy man.
Yeah.
The other side of this, though, is the gross pervert who has a fetish for being turned into a woman.
Yeah.
So, with that in mind, that, you might be labeled the gross pervert with having a fetish for being turned into a woman, many people will say it's purely wish fulfillment, and there's no fetish elements to, their transformation art, for example.
Your wish can involve kink. Very easily.
Yes, it can, but for some of the people in these trans communities, they feel that would make them AGP and invalidate their entire identity. Liz, do you kind of agree with what I'm saying?
You're hitting the nail on the head.
So on this side, the fetish side, I would like to say that there's almost a body horror element to it, Okay, so for example, Onimai has too many piss scenes in it.
It does.
However, the optimal number of piss scenes in your Genderbend manga is not 0. It's 1. You need to have one scene where the main character goes to the bathroom and, their dick is gone and they don't know how to use the bathroom anymore.
Like in Boku.
Like in
Like in Boku Girl, yes.
And Twin Tail.
And in Twin Tail. And in a lot of them.
In most of them.
Because there's a certain, almost body horror element that this basic, almost automatic process that you do multiple times a day going to the toilet. Your body has become, warped, in a sense, and you don't know how to do that anymore, right? So when you're in that sort of fetish side, the optimal number of pee scenes is 1. You don't need 2. And you do not need the protagonist pissing themselves every 10 chapters.
So we don't need 8?
Yeah, you don't need 8.
Or what is it?
Plus the
Total
other ones.
of what is that, 16 that you counted out?
Yeah, probably
like that?
probably
Was that
around
8 plus 3
8 plus 3 plus
something.
1, so 14. Was that or 12? 12.
That's still too
12
many.
in the manga.
That's still 11
That's
too
an
many.
average of more than it's an average of 1 every 9 chapters or something, right?
Yeah.
Because it's that would be 10 per chapter at chapter 120, but we're at chapter 106.
My hero pisses herself more than her dick grows back.
Yeah. So that's but the point I'm making is for it to be like a genderbender fetish work or a TFTG work or TSF whatever fetish work, usually as opposed to wish fulfillment, where it's just like, yay, I'm a girl, everything's great. Or like, in the case of, say, furries, you have one on the wish fulfillment side, which is like an average slubby dude, and suddenly he starts transforming into like a big buff wolf man and goes to the club. But on the sort of body horror side, he instead like transforms into like a big fat hippo and is like, I'm so embarrassed about my big fat hippo body, right? On the Genderbend side, that with this work, like it has those body horror elements.
Although you say like there's the optimal amount of piss things is 1, 4 of like, oh, this doesn't work how I'm familiar with it. My Hero doesn't really seem to have that issue.
My Hero does not have that issue at all, which is also interesting.
I feel like, because unlike the other protagonists of Genderbender works, My Hero canonically watches porn.
Yeah.
So she probably knows.
Probably knows.
Whereas like, like Kashimashi at the start of the anime,
John Kashimashi.
John Kashimashi. John Kashimashi's male best friend is like, my boy is sad because he got his heart broken. I'm going to give him some pornos. The fact that that needs to be facilitated for them indicates that that is not something that they're used to.
For Kashimashi, it was a different time.
Yeah. But My Hero, whoa, those bookshelves.
Those bookshelves, they
I've
have...
almost certainly seen piss related.
Yeah, because
stuff.
like they say that their favorites are like the rapey ones. They say that to their child friend. And so I wouldn't be surprised if there's some, not necessarily like, oh, here's a water sports book, but like a book that has some. And so My Hero was just like, oh yeah, I know how it works. I'm on board.
It becomes wish fulfillment because My Hero had the wetting yourself fetish the entire time. No, but you're right. That one piss scene that most of these works have on the fetish side, because I assume Kashimashi didn't have that scene. I don't recall it, although I don't
remember a piss scene.
I don't remember a
I
piss
think
scene.
Kashimashi
Yeah.
had a piss
It was
scene.
just Bakugirl and Twin Tail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which are much more, I would say, fetishistic works than
Yeah.
Kashimashi. Although, in Onimai, then I will say that the period scene and the running without a bra scene probably still
The
qualify into
period
this.
scene was one of my skips.
Yep.
It was
Fair.
Yeah.
way too played out, and I got very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I feel like this still falls under the sort of body horror umbrella.
Speaking of that scene and body horror, I gotta know. So, my hero, John Onimai, gets periods. That means that they can get pregnant. What happens if their drug starts to run out while they're pregnant?
So you see.
Like, well, what? This is the round my question.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you see
I was about to say, Rubio.
Yeah.
This is a this is a question asked a lot within the genre, and the answer is normally, you can't turn back.
Ah.
I would, again, argue, because I think the drug there's implications that the drug is somehow hormonal.
Yeah,
So perhaps
Because,
just
like,
a
because-
hormone situation.
Because it makes
that's what the opening says.
cisgendered women like more like,
Women,
quote unquote, more voluptuous,
More of a woman.
more woman.
and it turns people who were born as male into 13-year-old girls,
As it does.
as it does.
The 13-year, the immortality, elixir of immortality, although it's not, implications of that are a bit...
Well, because
My Hero is just
There
small.
was also a chapter about, like, if they drank more, would they have gone back even further? Because
Yeah.
they drank, like,
Yeah.
half the bottle that
But-
was drugged.
But also, Mahiro's got, like, a biological clock that is ticking, forwards in, like... Mahiro is getting older in the small form, right? Like, in the
Yeah.
girl form.
Yeah.
So, like, the mechanics of...
so I think it's
You just took your revenges.
it's just like you become a girl and 15-ish years younger,
Yep.
which is weird because then it's also like, yeah, like this this 13-year-old girl drinks it. There's no age regression or progression. it's just sexual features getting exaggerated.
So you see that new drug didn't have the age regression drug in it.
It was 2 separate ones.
Yeah, she had a separate drug.
Okay.
and Mihari also takes it to kind of experiment.
Yeah, come on,
herself.
Mihari wouldn't give
Yeah.
herself the age regression
Yeah, yeah.
drug. Come on.
Come
on.
Fair, but like,
She's smart.
but the thing is, the reason why the one Naota took was at the beach was because like, oh hey, my hero, like this is backup just in case something happens. So why wouldn't that also be age regression?
I don't know. I don't think
Why
that.
doesn't it last more than an hour?
I don't think the manga wants us to think about it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking about it. I'm asking it. We're on a podcast talking about this. What the fuck else are we going to talk about? the other fetish shit?
Well,
I mean, we have the essay to still. You still
Yes, yeah.
haven't.
Yeah,
You still
so
haven't like
that's-
quoted the author.
well, that's kind of my
no
argument for the
sources.
fetish side, though, is that there are some very just for the transformation fetish side, there are scenes like the period
Yeah.
and such, which feels like body horror-esque. So I do want to argue that in and of itself is fetishistic. But then on top of that, there's, it's very force femme adjacent. I mean, taking away Mihiro's clothes and forcing Mihiro to wear women's clothes is just like a force femme
Yeah, it
sissification
is.
scene. Granted,
Sure, yeah.
Mihiro has like a 13-year-old girl body now,
Yeah.
but
And yeah, my hero, stop wearing that fucking t-shirt. It's very uncomfortable.
yeah, we were all happy when the t-shirt left
Yeah.
the scene, obviously.
Because here's the thing. Bringing it back to last episode where I bring back up how all these protagonists have horrible senses of fashion. My hero gets that fixed by actually having girls in her life to
Yeah.
choose clothes for her.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because if my hero chose her fashion, it'd just be the shirt.
I'm fine with Mihiro having horrible fashion because Mihiro is a fail loser.
Yeah,
who
my
didn't
hero would have a bad fashion
leave their,
sense.
Because Mihari's picking for them. How long does that last? Does it ever change who's picking? The
No,
outfit?
because in one of the later chapters, my hero finds a piece of clothing that Mihari picked out for her
yeah,
that she hasn't given yet.
Yeah, because like they kind of indicate that like, well, Mahira doesn't have a source of income,
Yeah.
so Mihari has to buy everything,
Hmm.
and also like some of the clothes that is picked out, like even in like the later chapters, like Mihari's like flashes back to like, oh yeah, I remember buying this dress, but feeling like it didn't suit me, didn't suit my character and sensibilities.
Yeah.
So I just put it away. Oh yeah, hey, Mahira, here's your new outfit, and they're like, where the fuck did you get this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I can see my hero's fashion sense getting better as they keep wearing more and more different types of things.
And starts hanging out with the various gals and gyaris in
Yeah.
her life.
But it's still Mihari picking what they wear day to day, is what I always just
I think it's-
assumed.
I think probably
Or is it just like
the,
not mattering
The
anymore?
the
closet
clothes
is
in the closet is picked, but I think the
Yeah.
outfits are probably picked by Mihiro.
Okay.
I think.
I believe Mihari is the type of person to just put coat hangers on the door
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
and be like, this is what you're wearing today. My
Yeah.
hero has no clothes in her wardrobe.
I mean, considering how much shit needed to be boxed up and put away, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And,
Mihari
like,
chooses
and
everything.
Mihari, like that dress that I mentioned, like of Mihari pulling out, that hey, for sale dress never worn. That was pulled out of her own closet. So like, yeah, I'm pretty sure most of it is just like, my hero goes into the bath and goes, "What the fuck's here today? Oh, okay, I guess I'm wearing this.
But
This is my outfit for the day."
Mihiro has managed to be dressed in okay clothes in episodes where Mihari is staying overnight at the university.
Okay, so,
So
my
that makes
hero
me think that
True.
Mihiro is...
Doing some.
my hero has better fashion sense than most other Genderbend protagonists, is what you're saying.
Actually, here's the thing that might lean into that. So my hero was like, yeah, neat, fail, loser,
Oh,
but played a lot of MMOs as cute girl.
yeah,
So
read a lot of doujinshi.
yeah, so it's like,
Knows how to put a fit together.
it's like, this is just like any character creator. I'm just, instead of creating it in a digital game, I'm doing it on my body.
Well, actually, see, you're getting very close to the other side of this argument coin, which argues that Mahiro has a female gender identity, and that is part of why Mahiro fail-mailed out and, became an MMO playing loser nerd instead of facing the world. And this is evidenced by the fact that Mahiro is very comfortable just being a girl and will always take the drug and enjoys taking cute selfies, etc., etc., etc.
My
And-
hero is very AGP, is what Robin's saying.
I mean, but again, I've seen... as a side note, hey, listen, if you're 16 years old on Tumblr, you need some wish fulfillment material
And
to
you're
find
listening
out
to
that
this
you're
somehow?
trans, don't pick Onimai.
The zero
Do not
people
pick-
that fulfill all that conditions.
I know, but I've seen these Tumblrs who are no. Okay, actually, this segues into something that I just
Go
completely
on,
forgot.
Go on.
This has been scrubbed from the internet now, but in 2023 or so, there was 2 Onimai wikis, and you can still find the Reddit threads celebrating the creation of the second Onimai wiki. Because the first Onimai wiki was being manned by, or being womaned by someone. Sorry. Really bad. By someone who,
Woman.
this was an important piece of sort of meaningful trans media to them, and they would ban your account from the wiki, for example, if you are ever referred to Mahiro without female pronouns and things like that. And there was a lot of pages, a lot of paragraphs in the Mahiro section of the wiki explaining the gender identity situation of Mahiro being a trans girl who identifies as a woman. And some users were less than happy with this wiki and celebrated when a wiki that didn't quite have that sort of editorial, bias to it appeared, right? So it's just, I have encountered on this great internet of ours, some people who are yeah, this was my trans awakening piece of media and it's very meaningful to me and it will always be a part of me. And I'm that's great, but it's Onimai and keep that to yourself.
Absolutely.
I'm so glad mine was normal.
What was yours?
Love Life.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a reasonable one.
sure.
This is the cute girl thing.
Actually, no, I'm not going to say sure. I haven't seen Love Live, so I don't want to.
It was
Soon.
it was specifically a
I don't trust you two anymore.
it was
Okay,
No,
fair
but-
enough.
but that-
You
it
have
was
lost some
specific-
credibility.
It was specifically at a concert that I was watching.
Oh.
So it was the real women and not the anime women.
Okay.
Right.
So
Yeah,
I had a normal awakening.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, look,
I have something I can stand by.
I'm not going to judge you if your awakening was Onimai.
I will.
Well, no, I'm not going to judge you. I am just...
I,
First of all, why we...
they
Don't watch Onimai.
Yeah. Firstly,
here's the thing, it's like-
don't watch Onimai.
Here's the thing. If Onimai was your awakening, here's the thing. With that pure fact in of itself, in a vacuum, it's sure. The follow-up question has to be, how old were you?
Yeah, the thing is, I'm not judging you for Onimai being your awakening. I'm judging you for watching Onimai.
Because, if you're,
Fair enough.
Because if you're experiencing Onimai and that's your awakening, and you're, my hero's age, 14-ish, it's okay, sure, I get it.
I would hope that no 14-year-olds ever run into this.
They will.
Yeah.
They probably will.
Particularly...
I was reading manga at it, at 12, 13.
Same.
I ran into some shit.
Same.
I mean, also, if they're in the specific demographic where they have this interest that they don't understand in the subject of, say, guys turning into girls, and they haven't fully explored that feeling yet, but they're interested in it, and they're browsing the, my anime list summer 2023 or whenever it came out, winter
Yeah.
2023,
Something like
and
that.
they're reading the premises, and one of the premises is, hey, my little sister gave me the dodgy drug that turns me into a girl.
Or
They are downloading it.
Or
here's the-
even alternatively, hey, it's the seasonal anime of winter 2023. Oh, I'm new into anime. I'm watching a lot of
it was
anime.
just on Crunchyroll.
It's on Crunchyroll. Oh, hey, this seems like a comedy.
Well,
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Here's the thing. Nowadays, DeviantArt's gone to shit. I doubt a 13 and 14-year-old would be bothered to make a Pixiv account. Twitter is bad to find this shit. How are you going to find your Genderbend media?
Yeah, and I mean, like,
Thank God for the Ranma remake, despite me hating its existence. It has scrubbed Onimai as the recent Genderbend work.
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, but there was, like, a period where I was noticing on Tumblr, like, a lot of, say, trans positivity blogs that were posting, say, Onimai GIFs, and it's like, hey, I have this idea, please stop.
Like,
What a revolutionary idea.
like my Discord profile picture's now Mihari hitting the open mouth emoji. But I'm not doing that because I think Mihari is a good figure. I think it's funny.
Look, no, see, again, and it's like, I'm yucking someone's yum here, but, like,
Don't
all
worry,
the
I'll-
stuff that was listed earlier.
Yeah, I'll yuck someone's yum.
I'll yuck a lot of those yums.
Read
like-
something better. Read another book.
Yeah. Like. Yeah.
But yeah, there's this angle of people who are like, yeah, but like imagine that you were a trans woman who struggled with it and then failed out of society. Then someone let you restart as a teenager and go to school as a girl. You'd be exactly like, you know, that's what this is a metaphor for. I guess, Liz, how do you feel about that?
Why are you calling me out?
Okay.
Who else is Robin going to call out?
I thought that you might have a stronger opinion on this than Hayden. If you have a strong opinion,
Okay, here's the thing.
I don't think I have a
If
strong
we're
opinion.
talking about like that concept of like being the flunk who, like, here's the thing. That's a basis for a lot of trans content, I'd say, like being the fucking failure, very closed off. You're kind of living your life as a void. And then the gender bend happen and then your life get better. Fucking my comic was gonna be that.
Yep.
But like, you have better options than Onimai. Here's my issue. It's like, you've seen me in trans spaces. You know my personality doesn't mix well with them.
Yep.
So it's like, I'm very like, just do something better. I'm very judgmental of people's media tastes, if you can't tell.
I think he's judgmental in general.
I'm very judgmental,
Yeah.
if you can't tell. I'm Italian. It comes with the background.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to do a fun bit, and you will not be judged by me for your answers, but you will be judged by the audience and God.
Okay. God,
And
okay.
me.
Starting with Hayden.
Sure.
What, in your opinion, what is Mahiro's gender identity?
Damn, okay. The thing is like,
Man needs to explain it. He can't give a straight answer.
because I feel like, depending on the scene, Mahiro changes the way they refer to themselves. Where, like, if they're reflecting back on themselves being the loser Oni-chan, they will he themselves. But if they're, like, hanging out with the gang doing their normal life stuff, then they will her themselves.
Yep. Okay. Liz. Same question.
I'm my hero girl.
Pat?
I feel like the long and short of it is my hero girl. I feel like my hero. I feel like my hero is not necessarily going, oh, I like this because I am a girl. I just like all the things that this allows me to do, of having friends and being in these situations. This is an experience I really enjoy. I personally, like, as a cisgendered male, my read of it is not necessarily that, like, it was that of, well, if they turned into a 13-year-old boy and got those same connections and that same kind of life, they would be just as happy. But hey, I could be wrong.
But we now need to ask the very important question.
Oh, you don't need my answer.
What's your answer?
Well, I mean, I don't need to give it if you don't want
No,
it.
just
no,
the
no.
answer.
I can escape the
Your
shootout.
special guest.
No,
you
No,
need your
you're
answer.
the specialist
Okay.
guess.
My answer is, controversially, I think my hero was born with a male gender identity and was force-femmed into a female gender identity. Basically, sissy hypno porn scenario that your right-wing uncle fantasizes about and tells you about at the Christmas party is being depicted as a real thing
Yeah, because
in Onimai.
The question I was about to ask was, did the estrogen turn My Hero into liking guys? Because remember when My Hero read the BL visual novel?
Sure, but like, and like they were kind of in. They're like, oh, you know, my mage is not so bad. Oh wait, that's a little boy. I shouldn't be doing that. Oh, it's a little girl. All right, and it's like, to which Mihari's just like, dude, what the fuck?
That's still bad.
It's still
It's too
bad.
bad.
Yeah.
But to follow up on that, I do think that there are multiple scenarios where Mihiro is attracted to the more butch Momiji whenever she sort of dresses more manly or whatever. That is when Mihiro is more at risk of developing a crush. So, like...
Look, who doesn't love a good tomboy?
True.
All right.
No,
No notes on that.
No
point.
notes.
No. Sorry, no.
Like, that was just supposed to be a fun interjection. It wasn't supposed to be just the fucking full stop. That was supposed to be a comma.
Your one takeaway from this episode should be Tomboy's good. Discard the rest, please.
Yeah, it's just like, this entire episode is just like one continuous beep. Drops, it just is like, who doesn't love a good tomboy? Yeah. Beeps again.
Yeah, so within the fiction of Onimai, it would appear that Mihiro only became interested in males after the drug.
Yeah, after
within
the
the
drug.
fiction.
After the drug that turns you into a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sort of classic confet that is always discussed possibly being in these Genderbend works.
Although, the BL that my hero played was bought beforehand.
You
Accidentally.
said accidentally.
Sure, but like there was a part of it that they felt was appealing, that, you know, they saw like the Steam page or whatever, and it's just like, yeah, all right, yeah, I'll buy that. Oh wait, hang on. So like somehow they got, tricked by it, but there's no way that they bought that game without seeing the front cover. So there was at least a little bit of like desire already there. And maybe, hey, the drug just brings it out.
It's the needle balancing point between is Mihiro HSTS or AGP.
My hero is definitely AGP, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, but the boys' love novel was in there to throw you off at the
Yeah.
start, a red herring.
Yeah, but no, it's definitely the AGP. We see how My Hero acts in public.
Yeah.
Kaede brings out the AGP-ness in My Hero. What's so funny, Hayden?
Penis.
Yeah. Oh,
You said HG penis. I thought that was really funny. This episode fucking sucks.
This episode is the worst we've ever fucking done.
This is the best thing we've ever recorded.
I'm sorry, audience. I'm sorry that I came here and ruined your favorite podcast.
You could have joined for Catch Pre-Show.
Nobody invited me for our Catch Free Sure. I only got invited for Onimai.
I feel like, for your sake, we need to do another Heart
Yeah, we
Catch
need to
episode
bring
and
you on
bring you
again.
on.
Yeah, we
Like-
need an episode that isn't. Hey, want to talk about this pedophile manga?
Yeah, I was this mythical figure in the background of your podcast, and now I've revealed to be like Satan.
Yeah, so you're joining for the Gushing of a Magical Girls episode, right?
Oh, that's the one you don't want to do? Really?
Hey,
You're fine with this one, but that one?
hey, listen. My reputation is already at Onimai.
Yeah, we're killing
How is
If it's
gushing
already at
how's
rock
gushing
bottom, how does it
worse
go
than
further?
this?
I need to dig up. I need to dig
But
up.
don't stick straight up.
Yeah, like, I feel like gushing is, at worst, digging to the side.
Well,
I don't
honestly-
need to dig to the
Honestly,
side.
I feel like it's more like a diagonal.
I don't need to dig to the side. I
dig- if you
need to
dig-
dig up.
If you dig to the side, you're like the miner mining for the diamonds.
Oh, the diamonds is gushing over magical girls.
I'm not saying those are the diamonds. It's up to you.
Like,
I'm sorry for ruining your reputation by simply existing.
Also, I know nothing about gushing over magical girls.
I don't, like, I've read it. It's nowhere near as, like... There are parts of it that are, yes, quite bad. I feel like, hey, look, it doesn't have children constantly pissing themselves. It at least has that going for it. I can say that right out the fucking gate.
I promise we won't do Onimai again.
Why would
do
we?
a second one.
I'm not sure.
It's like, oh, Onimai's finished. We have to do a part two.
Onimai's done for.
The manga ends.
Manga ends. There's another 100 chapters. There's a season 2 of the anime. Oh yeah, let's all fucking see.
Yeah,
what
no,
it is.
no.
We need to update the piss counters.
No, we finish Onimai season... Onimai. At the end, last page, end of part 1.
Fuck off. And then next, what is it? Just like
Onimai battle tendency.
And then, so what? Then the sequel is following the adventures of John Onimai's baby.
Yeah, sure.
And like, what drug are they getting?
I don't know.
The cat girl drug, because that's a thing now.
That's the thing.
that
yeah.
More drugs are introduced throughout the series.
There's not- yeah,
the
there's-
mustache drug.
Mustache
I
drug.
liked the mustache
mushroom-
drug.
There's the mushroom drug.
Yeah,
that is-
to be clear, that grows a mushroom on your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is important.
I like the mustache drug bit because they're like, oh, it's gonna grow. You gotta yank it.
Yeah.
It's like the only way to go. We have to pull it off. Can't just
There
like, shave
is
it.
just the regular age regression drug
Yeah.
that Onimai mum drinks.
Onimum.
Onimum. That's
Yeah.
true.
What if we slam multiple together and be like the drug that brings you to another world?
Okay, speaking of which,
That's called a truck, Hayden.
now that Onimum is introduced,
Yeah.
is Mihari adopted?
I imagine Mihari represents the dad.
Yeah, that's
Because
what I
like
assume as well.
we look at Onimum and I'm like, the same
Yeah,
design.
they look similar, but also we've seen the dads like from the back in one panel, and that's it. So
I do also find it funny as Onimai keeps going, we are seeing more and more of John Onimai as a guy.
Yeah.
We like no longer is he in the background as a shadowy figure. We just get photos.
Yeah. But yeah, like Onimam does say like, oh, you always took after me more than your dad.
yeah,
So I always wanted to kind of do this like I had this like mummy daughter like play with you, and
Fuck you, Mihari.
so it's like I guess Mihari just got like so Mahiro got all the dominant genes and Mihari got all the recessive genes.
That's true. I do also want to point out Mihari is sort of notably, for example, because we're like trashing on Mahiro over the fashion thing, but like canonically in universe, Mihari is like the worst character at fashion
What do you
for
mean?
herself.
She's wearing a uniform.
She has one fit and wears it non-stop.
Yeah.
She's that cartoon character that like opens up the wardrobe and it's just 10 fucking of the same shirt.
She's
15
getting called
lab
out
coats.
by Mahiro, the fucking neat shirt guy,
But
who calls
also-
out her terrible fashion.
But also, I thought it was funny when it was summer and she pulled out the short sleeve lab coat.
True.
I thought that was a good bit.
that was a good bit.
Here's the thing: this manga's funny sometimes.
Yeah, okay, we've talked a lot about
Negatives.
terrible things.
Megatofu can write a gag.
Yeah, and you know what?
And it's not that kind of gag.
It's heartwarming when it wants to be. Unfortunately. The big emotional climax that was... this was anime only, but the big emotional climax of my dick regrew in the hot springs around everybody. Yeah,
I don't think dick regrow around the children should be anywhere near the word climax.
Yeah.
And yet there is no other way to describe how this ends. Actually, no, that's really funny because in the anime, it's a big moment, you know. It's a big moment.
Yeah.
There's like a fucking insert song. There's like credits over the animation as Mahiro drinks the drug and decides to continue to live as a girl. In the manga, it's just hey, we need the dicks out near the children chapter.
Yeah,
So
yeah, and like Mihari's just like, oh yeah, here's the drug. Do you want to take it and keep being a girl? You won't be able to turn back for a while. And Mahira's just like, well, I can't do it now. Like, I can't turn back now. Like, fine, I'll drink it.
yeah, it's presented as like a big emotional sort of decision and climax and retaining your bonds in the anime, whereas in the manga it's just kind of
A gag.
a gag and part of another fetish.
I'm assuming as well, though, that the drug's effects just lasted longer in the anime, because the order of events for things got shuffled a little bit.
Yeah. But it's like it's a framing thing. It's like Bind wanted to make that an emotional climax. And
For
Yeah.
some reason.
I mean,
Well,
it
What
works
else,
as
what
one.
else are you going to do for the season finale?
I'm not sure.
It works as one.
Yeah.
In isolation, that would be in isolation, the choosing to remain a girl and with your friends and leading a better life in the beautiful moonlight with the hot spring water reflecting scene would be, if it wasn't Onimai.
Yeah.
It's like, I do not expect the season 2.
Uh,
So,
What if there is? And then there's more annoying people online saying that Onimai is a trans narrative. Actually, I feel like the people online saying Onimai is a trans narrative really just shows the lack of shit we have.
Yeah.
Because I was... Okay, like, kind of off topic. The JJK Season 3 trailer dropped the other week. And you know how there's that character that's kind of ambiguously trans?
nope.
Because it's like... They
Yeah.
probably are, but since JJK doesn't care about giving characters character, we don't find out shit about them.
Yeah.
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 JJK doesn't care about things like writing.
Like, if JJK cared about its characters, we would have had that explored at all.
Yeah.
But then I was bringing up, wow, it's a sad state of affairs that this is the trans rep. Like, what else do we got? We got Aluka Hunter x Hunter.
One Piece Yama.
Yeah, the One Piece characters that also are a bit,
The other one from Wano, who's
Yeah, Kiku is
Yeah.
explicitly trans, yeah.
yeah, and that one's not done as a
That's
gag.
not done as a gag. The only gag is like Zoro being like, wow, you're a big woman.
Yeah,
And I thought that was funny.
look, they are big. They're like
And he
8 foot tall.
and he likes big women.
Yeah.
Kiku's 8 foot.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Like two
Damn.
Zoros tall.
Zoro's 4 foot.
But yeah, it's like it's just the showing how sad the state of affairs are that Onimai has to be heralded as peak of the genre.
Yeah, like, I still think somehow Cure Sunshine is one of the best depictions we've had, and Cure Sunshine was born a woman, well, a girl.
I'm sorry, I'm still not on the Itsuki train. Everyone hyped me up about Itsuki, and I'm like, I've seen this trope in other anime. And I don't like it there.
I just think it's depicted well. Whether or
Nah,
not you like the trope, the depiction of the exploring.
Tsubomi's the better rep. Because she's a fucking idiot.
They all are.
Yeah, but Tsubomi's like extra idiot. And she's a failure, like my hero.
But my point was that, like, I still think it's one of the better ones we've seen. It's not even somebody who was, like, born a guy and it was 15 years ago.
Yeah, it's like Sailor Moon kinda. Like with Uranus. Wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kinda.
I mean, it's a sad state of affairs when
We have to dig.
Go back to the 90s.
when Tumblr will make an exception for Onimai.
Yeah, it's really just like talking about the state of the industry right now where I'm just like, yeah. What else do we have that's not Onimai? That Ranma remake sucked.
I haven't watched the Rama
They
remake.
fucked up the colors. I'll never forgive them for that.
Yeah, like
Because
I
they're pink
remember
and not
you
red.
talking shit about the colors, but I'm like, is that it?
I
Is that
watched a
the
little bit of the Ranma remake and it was cool. Like,
Yeah,
I
but, like,
would have watched more if it wasn't on Netflix.
is Liz's is the reason why this Rama remake is so terrible that it's one fucking sin is that the colors are bad.
That's the only thing I've heard as a negative from Liz.
Yeah.
Is that they're pink
So-
instead of red.
That's a big issue!
Is it?
Yes!
Is
Robin, back me up!
Don't back her up.
Don't
I
back
haven't
her up.
watched it.
But it's also just another... I don't believe in anime remakes as a thing as well.
Sure.
Like,
Use that as your complaint,
No,
not
but-
the hair color.
But like, no, but it's like, that's part of the reason why I don't believe in remakes. They take the stylistic decisions from the original manga, from the original anime, and they wash it out in a very modern take, and I don't like how modern anime looks.
Yeah, but like you can fuck up how something looks in like an anime adaptation. It doesn't have to be a remake.
Yeah, but the original adaptation looked great.
Sure, but like that's not a problem with anime remakes.
No, but I don't believe in them as a concept. I don't think they should exist.
Like,
Fair enough.
sure, but like I'm saying my point is more of what the example you used is not inherent with anime remakes.
Nah, they normally fuck up art
What
design.
I don't get,
Also, I don't like Mappa.
what I don't get is
Sure.
why Onimai?
Why Onimai?
Why
Yeah.
Onimai?
Why couldn't it be? But also, like, what Genderbend anime gets?
Well,
Actually,
there's
no.
that's my point. Like, none of these mangas get adapted, but Onimai
There was
did.
that isekai one that was kind of mid.
Yep.
Which one,
Which
Liz?
one?
The Total Fantasy Knockout. That's how
Yeah,
the
yeah.
title ends. Like, it was fine. It was fine. I liked
But-
past the Genderbend aspect. I liked the bit where they could summon their apartment and they used it as a weapon sometimes.
I feel like that
Like
got
they dropped their
adapted.
apartment on people.
Was
I
this the
feel
one where the old man turns into the...
No, this one is a guy and his best friend get isekai'd into
Oh,
another
no.
world. One of the guy become girl, other guy gets like super main character stats and he can
Yeah.
summon his apartment.
I just I
I've
feel
almost
like
done that
was
as an attack in D&D.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, you summon
Yeah.
an apartment and crush someone to death.
Yeah, and they do
But, like,
that, and it's fun.
Yeah.
that was an isekai adaptation, right? They got adapted for being isekai.
Yeah, it wasn't
not
adapted for being Genderbend.
Genderbend.
Like, where's
But-
the Bokugo anime?
Yeah, only like there's a lot of these mangas in like the 2010s. Onimai is the only one who claimed the pile victorious to get an adaptation and get Arc System Works to advertise within it.
And like, I respect Nekotofu for being able to be that guy.
I mean, like,
He is our guy.
you know what? Like, he's made problematic media, but like,
Who hasn't?
I'm not really shit talking his problematic media. I probably should be, but
We've covered more problematic artists on this podcast.
Have we?
Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
that's fair. Vin Diesel's.
And apparently Paul Walker as well.
Yeah. Oh, really? I didn't hear about this one.
His girlfriend of 8 years, they started dating when he was like in his like I think he was either late 20s or something like that, and she was 16.
Oh,
And also, the Utena writer did write G-Cox, so that's a sin punishable by death.
That's not a sin.
Shush.
I like G-Cuck.
It's like a 5 out of 10.
yeah. I mean, presumably Nekotofu is not hurting people in real life.
Yeah, he's not blue balling people about Fast 11.
About true.
Yeah.
I know he's problematic, but I need that movie, man.
Yeah.
It's very funny if it never comes out though, and the series just ends where it stops.
I'm so excited for
It
the.
hurt me.
I'm so excited for Fast 11 to come out with like everyone to come back and like Ronaldo to get the role that he's apparently getting.
Yeah, Ronaldo's gonna be Brian's child brother.
Yeah.
Is my bet.
Look, hey, Ronaldo can ruin Fatal Fury. He can now ruin Fast and Furious.
No, like with Fast 11, I'm excited when Vin Diesel is like, "Oh, we're going back to the streets," and I'm like, the last one ended with the dam about to crush you. How are we going back to the streets from that?
They go back to the streets. They're about to do the big climactic thing, and then Deku walks in.
I feel that the thing is though, like Deku street tier wins all the street fights.
Yeah.
No. The thing about street fights,
The street always
wins.
But
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And like Nekotofu, not as bad as Vin Diesel, not as bad
Yeah.
as.
That we know of.
Yeah, probably we've covered something else by a bad person that is not off the top of my head.
I guess.
Like, the ICP guys are actually pretty good.
Yeah, apparently.
you really want to hate the ICP.
No, I appreciate the guys.
Okay.
Yeah, Liz has famously been able to separate art from the artist.
But only when the art is bad and the artist is good.
I shouldn't come onto your podcast and soapbox as a one-time guest.
Nah, keep
No.
it. Keep it. Keep
I
it.
just
Soapbox.
think that, okay, the thing is, I have seen again So not so much in 2025, but in 2023, you know, I'm seeing Onimai in these Discord servers and these Tumblr blogs and stuff. But if it wasn't Onimai, if the content was like the same, like in terms of like the piss and the like children being around lewd anime figures, children randomly picking up, you know, disgusting porn books, because that happens multiple times.
4 or 5 times?
4 or 5 times. The 13-year-olds just pick up some R18 dojin, which again, not great.
No.
We don't love that. If this was
We don't
happening
stand-
in a work that didn't have quote-unquote trans representation, and somebody posted about this in these Discords, they would be woke scolded immediately and banned from these Discords.
Like,
Yeah,
that's,
probably.
that's
But-
why I'm kind of glad about some puritanism in certain trans communities that just have the no Onimai rule. Like, we have been in servers that essentially do have a no Onimai rule. You've been there.
Yep.
And you know what? I respect a no Onimai rule.
I respect the no Onimai rule. It's just when
It's a no everything rule.
I've seen a no everything except Onimai sort of implicit rule in a couple of places, and I don't love that.
Yeah, like, you know what? Trans people, you can take Evangelion, it's better than Onimai.
Sure.
I don't like that reading, but it's better than Onimai.
I think the reason for why Onimai is when I was reading through some of those bonus chapters, they were like, celebration of #1 spot on, you know, up-and-coming manga reader poll, or whatever. So maybe that's why it got an adaptation when,
Yeah, because
like, Bakugirl or Idol Pretender, or like that one where the alien prince kidnaps a kind of girly student and gives the student the force femme drugs,
Banger.
and then it kind of just turns into like Beauty and the Beast, but also a Genderbend manga based at this guy's house. Like,
Sounds kind of fire.
that sounds kind of
none
fire.
of those got adaptions, right? But Onimai did.
Yeah, it's like, the why Onimai is the most interesting question about Onimai. And yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like, it was in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, and I mean, again, Nekotofu has been, self-publishing this on Pixiv from the start.
Yeah.
We are Stan, an independent author king.
Yep, we
Yeah.
stand.
Yep, we want that on record. All 4 people in this room stand Nekotofu.
We love you, Nekatofu Sensei.
I mean, look,
I didn't say anything.
I respect the hustle. I
Yeah, I
respect
respect that.
the independent author. I respect doing what you need to do to get the work out there. I'm not putting any fucking onus on his name until I find out more about him.
Okay, so they stand.
Yeah, yep.
As the only person in this fucking room that knows how to get in contact with our editor. There's
Calum, please keep it in.
If I'm going down, I'm taking y'all with me.
I'm ruining my reputation. All of you have to. Whatever little bit of rep I had left.
Here's the thing. And also in this room, I'm the person with the least amount of fucking reputation. Hayden at least has
I've Strive appearance.
Yeah,
Strive appearances, the OC, Strive.
Yeah, we have blackmail material on Hayden now.
Please don't.
Apparently, yeah, you two are big in, the trans community. Or whatever the fuck.
I know people who are big.
I wouldn't say I'm...
Or, you've
big
talked
in-
about your reputations enough that I'm I guess
I think
something.
I've burnt my reputation already, but I think I have a little bit left.
Yeah. It's what do I've got? I've got my high school mates and you guys.
And locals, yeah.
Who the fuck is?
But with the podcast listeners, I'm now permanently the Onimai person. And that...
Shout out to the listeners. We love you guys.
Yeah. We love you guys. That's why I'm so sorry about this.
yeah.
I'd like to remind you that I did not pick this episode.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just got invited
Yeah, for
here.
the record, let's all remember who did the recommendation.
I did it for the bit.
Yeah, no, this
Trust.
is 100% all Hayden.
This is Big Hayden's fault.
Yeah.
The nature of the bit was discussed by all of us. I will say that much.
I'm the one that pulled the trigger.
But, like,
You never had to.
yeah.
You could have held the gun to your head forever.
I was expecting Liz to do it.
I wanted something short.
Fair.
Like, I couldn't think of anything else.
We need to do a higher art recommendation, I feel. But,
Yeah,
like,
join
Onimai.
us next week for Herman Melville's classic book of obsession, Moby Dick.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's just like... I don't want this episode to become the Liz and Robin complain about online trans spaces episode, but God,
It's becoming it.
the idea of like the push of Onimai is the big issue of online trans spaces, where there is this acceptance of mediocrity.
Now, I do want to clarify, just this. We're not talking
Not in a generalized
representatively about
Our
70%
small sample
of
size. Our small sample
Yeah.
size. Let's talk about it. Our sample size is small. For me, it's like 3 servers. I'm not sure how much it is for Robin.
It's mostly like just I noticed an uptick in like say Tumblr blogs
Yeah.
about Onimai.
Yeah, like, for like my personal experience, I kind of skipped the cringe early trans phase by transitioning in COVID. So like my first year and a bit was all very personalized.
Sure.
So that's why my personality is very not fitting in those types of communities.
Because you weren't part of those communities as you were.
Yeah, I developed my personality as I entered those communities,
Yeah.
Yeah.
instead of having my personality developed around those communities, which is why I feel why Onimai would be picking up there, because people are developing their personalities within these communities, and hey, here's a manga that covers certain thoughts I'm having, so I'm going to develop myself around this manga. Where back when I was developing myself, I was just reading trash knowing it was trash.
Right. Fair
Like,
enough.
I like my Genderbend doujinshi. I'm not basing my personality around Genderbend doujinshi. You know?
Yeah. What ones would you base your personality around? What are the best ones?
Oh god, I forgot to get the list.
Yeah.
There's the succubus one.
Do you realize how little that narrows it down?
Okay, so it's like there's the one where there's the 3 girls and they're having a threesome. And then the guy comes in and he's like, hey, stop doing a threesome. And then they bring him into the threesome. And as they fuck him, he becomes a girl. But then it becomes this really cute slice of life manga after.
Okay.
But then the guy also becomes like younger. And I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's fine. That one I remember because it has a cute art style.
Fair enough.
I like the ones with the blobbish art styles.
Which Onimai will supply.
Yeah, but also...
Little blob people.
But, like, I like the blobbish art styles, and if there's a fetish, it better be vanilla.
We know that's not true.
Well,
Like, no. I think, like, no matter what, I'm kind of vanilla.
discounting that these are Genderbend doujins, which is
Yeah.
inherently fetishistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, outside of that.
Outside of that part, it's like,
Okay.
I don't need much part of that. Because, like, I feel like a lot more fulfilling than Onimai is at some points.
Sure.
Out of what I want, but We're complaining about online trans spaces. Robin, continue.
I tried to pivot us to
Nope.
doujinshis, but like, no, I guess we're talking about online
back
trans
on
spaces.
this shit, huh?
Me and Hayden was going off phones for a few
I
minutes.
can hard pivot if we want to.
But, like,
No, continue on. You continue your discussion.
yeah, like, I made a big point. You need to make your big point.
I think I made my point earlier, just that, like, it's... Just, look, again, particularly, I don't like the term egg, but I'm trying to figure out a better way to describe...
Just use the term and say you don't like it.
Yeah, well, like, look,
I'm not a big fan of it either.
again, you're like...
What's wrong with it?
It's just, personally for me, I don't like how the term developed a culture around it.
Yeah, that's...
Where, now that there's a term to describe this kind of person, people will apply the term to people, and I'm not a fan of that.
Fair.
Yeah, also, I don't like it because I have seen it applied to people who are actually very aware of their gender identity but are currently closeted, for
Yeah.
example, for family things. They're like, egg, that person's an egg. Then it's like, shut the fuck up. You're gonna, first of all, like, don't imply that they have no understanding of their sense of self. Secondly, like, if they're closeted, because, like, of their family situation, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's like it's like either you're saying you know this person better than they know themselves, or you're yelling something out that's going to get their ass beaten.
Yeah. But at the same time, if we discuss the sort of existence of an egg culture and its sort of egg spaces, Onimai is the kind of work that, well, I mean, I've been on some of the meme subreddits, egg IRL or whatever, and yeah, there's Onimai gifs.
There are
there's Onimai gifs in there. Is the exact kind of media that will attract people who are questioning, like, people. I don't think it's gonna attract people who are, say, going the other way. But for, like, potential trans women who are questioning their identity, I think this kind of work that will attract them inevitably during that phase, just on its premise. Its premise when stripped down to, fail guy turns into cute girl, lives better life.
Yeah.
When you strip the premise down like that, it's obvious. It's like a CIA psyop for the egg community when described that way.
Yeah, I was thinking about that egg.
So yeah, Onimai does have an egg in it.
Yeah, I fucking love Onimai egg.
Whoever's editing put the egg on screen.
Send it to
I'm not
Calum.
sure if it's Calum.
Yeah, it's good. If this episode's getting edited at all, it's going to be Calum.
Okay.
So I'll send it to him, and that is if I send this episode at all.
Okay.
We gotta send the episode. We can't have the Onimai episode be lost media. This is like peak
No,
content.
it's not going to be it's not going to be lost media. It's just going to be like on your Google Drive until the end of time, not getting released at all.
The Onimai episode is problematic media.
Like no,
We put it on a USB and bury it in the ground somewhere.
no. You know what we're gonna do is, like, as time goes on, we'll go like, oh yeah, here's like some, like, for like a recap episode, or like, oh, here's like some of our progress. We'll play clips from this episode, but we'll never release the episode.
So you see,
It'll only ever be referenced and used in like short examples.
So you see, the end of Riverdale season 3, there's a flash forward to the future where the gang is like, oh, we need to burn all our clothes, including Jughead's hat. That's going to be us at the end of this episode.
But yeah,
Just us walking out of a burnt down fucking curtain, just going, we must never talk about.
Yeah,
what
we must never talk about this again and never talk to each other again, lest it happens again.
Oh, well, fuck, I guess no more locals then.
the gay zone has become apocalyptic.
The gay zone is done for. But you continue.
No, I was gonna say, when you describe it like that, it obviously, like, it's the perfect bait for the egg community. However, it's Onimai.
Yeah, like, here's the thing. A lot of these points are, we get it, but it's Onimai.
Yeah, that's, I guess, the sentiment. Like, I have a piss tally. I have a dicks near the children tally. I didn't think to tally 13-year-old girl suddenly reading a hardcore violent doujinshi.
Yeah.
But that happens enough.
Yeah.
That
To tally.
that it probably should have been tallied.
You could have also tallied naked children.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, like, for me, that's just how a lot of anime is, so that didn't even cross my mind as, like, uniquely deviant.
Because I feel like that's more of an anime thing as well. Like, it happens in the manga, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it
but
does.
A lot less.
I mean, yeah, the way they do the children naked is, like, it's very pornographic.
Realize
it's
what we're
not
discussing.
good. I guess it never even crossed my mind because so much weirdo anime is like, here's a close-up of the 12-year-old girl's butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In another way, like,
That's just anime bullshit.
I was
Yeah.
watching, like, an interesting anime with a good premise that doesn't do this, but now it's doing this. So, like, in my brain, I was just like, anime bullshit. I didn't even think to tally that, but, like...
Yeah.
Why Onimai? Trans people.
Yeah,
do
Hayden,
matter.
why Onimai?
I've said it multiple times.
As I said, trans people do better. Pick better art.
Name 3.
Better arts.
Sure.
Black Dynamite. 2001: A Space Odyssey. Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
Name 3 better art that's trans.
But Black Dynamite, I distribute Onimai in the community.
Be that as it may.
Black Dynamite. Seed of Chucky. I actually had one off the top of my head. And I actually can't remember other than the 2 ones that are bits. Onimai, Seed of Chucky, and...
You said Black Dynamite instead of Chucky.
Yeah, exactly. Black Dynamite, Seed of Chucky, and Hunter x Hunter.
Alright.
Sure.
Is Seed of Chucky trans? Because
Shut
I
up.
thought that was gender fluid.
Yeah, it's gender fluid.
So,
Yeah, I can't name 3 better trans media because I can't think of it, Pat.
yeah,
Yeah, Patrick!
And that's the problem.
That is the problem, yes! Notice how I had to use Black Dynamite in both, even when I was trying to actually answer.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I'm not saying you're failing at this because, oh, you couldn't fucking do it, you suck at this. It's more of like, you're like, oh, why Onimai? I'm like, well, what's better?
Yeah, exactly. That's the issue. Why Onimai? Because Onimai is the only choice.
Now, when it comes to cute slice of lives, what do you
They're
think?
significantly better.
Like, is Onimai the best we can do in cute slice of life?
No.
No. Like,
Not so.
yeah. I was thinking at one point, because Kaede learns to drive.
Yeah.
I was like, holy frick, this happened in Yotsuba too.
And then it's
What's,
like...
that's
But
way
it's-
too boss baby for you, mate.
I know it's Boss Baby, but I flipping love Yotsuba.
But, like, yeah, that's a good point. It's like, things this manga does is done better in another better manga.
Yeah.
Where, like, even if we're going down the ecchi path for Slice of Life, Dress Up Darling Season 2 just finished. It was great. That's just significantly better, despite also being an ecchi manga.
And, like, if you want, like, ecchi, you want Genderbend, and you want, like, a lot of slice of life, that's Camphor.
Or Boku Girl.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking Boku Girl.
Because, yeah, Boku
Yeah, but I
Girl...
want to say Camphor.
Yeah, we could say
But, like,
Camphor.
Boku Girl does what Onimai does, but I think better. Because I can genuinely say I like Boku Girl without any, like, other than the
Yeah.
rape.
Sure.
And it's like, all that's, like, kept onto one guy.
Yeah.
I like the alien one with
Kashimashi?
No, the other one I mentioned with the prince.
Yeah, that one
Right.
sounds banging, though.
I like that one.
Yeah.
But it's just like...
Like, I guess... Here's the thing. I guess Onimai does technically scratch a very specific itch of, like, where you, like... You know, yeah, sure, Boku Girl is, you know, slice of life comedy. But it's not, like... It's not that moe blob-y. It's not, like... Because... Sure, like, the Boku Girl is a bit of a blob. Yes. I don't remember that name. But, like... It's like, yeah, the Onimai art style is a lot more akin to, like, your Sunshine sketches, your Lucky Stars, and stuff like that. So it's kind of like that flavor of, like, slice of life moe. But then it's also got, like... So it's like, yeah, it's just slice of life moe, people who like that kind of flavor of it, that are also perverts. And which, hey, there's a lot of them.
Specific perverts.
No, it doesn't have to be specific perverts. This covers a lot of
Okay.
ground.
Okay.
I'd be surprised if you don't have one of these and you're watching anime. I hope it's not some of them, but there are some of them that I'm like, that's sure.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I'm a pervert who likes Lucky Star. Oh hey, here's anime which is caters to both those things.
That's
So-
fair.
I feel like, yeah, it does scratch that specific itch, which, hey, look, that's specific, but like,
Yeah, I still feel like you don't need to combine them
no.
and have them separate.
And if
I wish they were separate.
Yeah.
And if you need Guilty Gear Strive in an anime, you really can't do better than Onimai.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to Dual Rulers.
I can't believe Onimai beat something.
Well, I can say that one of them is much more memorable. And it isn't Dual Rulers.
Here's the thing: when you're saying that, I'm like, what other anime used Guilty Gear in it?
Deadass, I was trying to remember. I'm the guy that watched Dual Rulers weekly, and I forgot.
Yeah.
Was that anime like 6 episodes, right? 8? It was a weird amount.
It was like 8 or 10 or something.
Yeah,
It wasn't 12.
What's up with modern anime not doing 12? We are actually hitting the future where anime will be told over 6 YouTube shorts.
I think
Yu-Gi-Oh! Chronicles.
Yeah.
I think we're getting to the point where it's like, oh, anime is such a pain to like make. Okay, well, no, we're kind of just going to revert back to OVAs, and you're going to read the manga.
Yeah, because like Free Run's going to be 10 episodes. I'm assuming Chainsaw Man's going to be 5.
I swear to God, if MF goes this short as hell, I'm going to be pissed.
Wasn't Uma a weird number, or was that something else?
Which Uma? All the Umas are normal.
Okay.
Because they're all 12, except for an OVA and movies.
And obviously 2025 is where this is really coming to head, but 2023, yeah, we had, the death of the 24 and 26 episode anime had long been in effect.
We've been on 12 for a while.
Yeah, we've
And
been
yet,
on 12 since like
Onimai
mid-2010s.
was still worth adapting in that
Yeah.
environment.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still felt the need to give Onimai a fresh 12.
When was Attack on Titan final season part 2?
Part 1 was 2020. Part 1 was like when the manga was ending.
Because like, wasn't that also like
2021.
No,
the
wait.
final
no,
season
sorry.
part?
Yeah, season 4 wasn't originally the final season, right?
I don't think so.
No, it was
I
the
wasn't-
final season. It was season 3 and then the final season.
Okay, so I think season 4 must have been after the manga ended, because the manga ended in 2020.
I think it was around the same time. 'Cause
Yeah.
I swear it
I'm
was
just going to
2022.
fucking
I'm
Google this.
yeah, I assume part 2 would be 2022,
I
because I didn't
remember
watch after part 1.
being on the second floor of the that block that I was in for that year at school.
Attack on Titan final season.
You could just search up
Season
when the manga
4.
ended as well.
Fuck
It was
off.
March 2020. I remember that explicitly.
Original release December 2020 to
Thought-
November 2023.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I remember explicitly Attack on Titan ended, and then JoJolion ended 3 months later.
Okay.
And I remember the Attack on Titan ending was so bad, I thought the JoJolion ending was okay.
Well, I'm finished.
Because I was like,
Jolien,
wow,
so-
they concluded everything in a satisfying way.
Don't spoil.
I'm not saying anything
Yeah.
that happens. I'm saying I was
Just in case.
all the characters had endings,
I feel like.
unlike Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
It was a JoJo ending, like
Attack on Titan season 4 part 1 was 16 episodes.
what?
Yeah, because part 2 starts with episode 17
They just
in
threw
January 2020 when the last season ended in March 2021.
They just threw a dart at a dartboard, and whatever number it landed on was the number of episodes they made.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan, thankfully, is done for.
Yeah.
This podcast is done for.
And then
No, it
part
isn't.
3
We have
special-
more Onimai to talk about.
Yeah. And then it ended on episode 28. And then there was the special.
I'm still going to
Wasn't
run.
it like multiple
No,
movies
there
or
was
something?
there was a special, and then what the fuck's part 3 episode version?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why
they did a re-edit.
Which 28 to
it got to a point where
which is
I just
28 to
stopped keeping
31
up.
part 4 special version. Oh, fuck, I hate this. I'm so glad I didn't watch Attack on
And they're
Titan.
doing all this for an ending that sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Though they did remove "Thank you for becoming a mass killer for our sakes,"
Yeah.
which I'm unsure if that's a good or bad thing. I think it was a really funny line to have read live, so
Yeah.
they should have kept it. Because I was there when the final chapter dropped, and I read that line, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
God, but, we're on Attack on Titan now, but I loved when the last chapter dropped and people were pissed about it, because they're like, oh, my cool edgy boy wasn't actually the cool edgy boy who would kill everyone. He didn't want to kill everyone. I would simply kill everyone.
Like, you would even be in that position.
Yeah, the reason why you're not in that position is because you would kill everyone.
Fuck
But
it.
anyway, I just wanted to bring that up as like, yeah, fucked episode counts and releases.
Yeah, anime is done for.
Yeah, I did just
like-
remember latest Uma was 10. Yeah.
And like, we're now in the trend of like, yeah, either low episode counts or movie season.
Fuck movies. Fuck anime movies. No, I hate them so much. You guys were there when Chainsaw Man happened.
Yes, we were.
I enjoyed the movie. I think the movie can work if it's like a smaller portion that they're adapting.
I fucking hate Demon Slayer.
Fair enough.
Like, here's the thing. I've been anti-movie ever since they announced how they're doing the Haikyuu ending.
Fair enough.
Right.
Which they recently announced that they're not doing it the horrible way anymore. But also I spent 3 years horrified that they're doing 180 chapters in 2 movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thankfully, they're doing 180 chapters in 2 movies in a season.
That's more manageable, yeah.
Yeah.
It's much better.
Well, how long's the season? Is it 10 episodes or
It'll
is it
probably be like
24?
12.
No idea.
It'll be the post-time skip arc given its own season, which I think is worth it.
Fair.
Because that post-time skip arc is pretty meaty.
But yeah, so what, do you reckon that next season of Onimai is a movie?
What would they adapt?
Into the Onimai movie?
Yeah. Into the Oniverse.
You walk up like, one Onimai movie ticket, please, and
cop-
then the
the
guy
cop-
pulls out a gun.
No, it's just like you
Badge.
do that and they're like, okay, cool, just come into this room. You walk in and it's a jail cell that you're like, oh.
Fair enough.
No, you buy your ticket and then you go bikini shopping for half an hour and you're late. And then you go in there anyway, but you've drunk too much. And then the line for the toilet's too long.
Oh
And you
no!
pee yourself.
Not again.
No, it's just like Onimai, but in real life.
in real life.
I don't want to see Onimai but in real life.
Onimai live-action adaptation web.
No! No! Why would you even
my
say
God.
that?
Yes.
No, you
Yes. Yes.
I don't want to see a live action film of children being exposed to cock.
Yeah, okay, granted, I do want to see live action Mihari, though. I want live action Mihari gifts. I want shit posts of live action Mihari. Okay, can we just admit Mihari shit posts are fantastic?
Yeah, like Mihari.
Sure.
I'm just
Sure.
saying Mihari, great character. Love
I've
her.
spent however long dumping on Onimai and the segments of the trans community. That was a good save.
Yeah, no, we're talking about the whole trans community. We're grouping you all into one big group.
you
Why do you like Onimai?
Onimai watching fucks. But obviously, anytime I see a Mihari meme, I like and retweet. They're fantastic.
Big fan of it. And here's the thing, there've been a lot of Onimai memes recently, in like the last week for some reason.
They know.
Like, genuinely, I'm not sure where they're coming
Okay.
I
from.
was like, you keep posting them, and I'm like, what happened? Why now?
Yeah, same.
I think there's something. Okay,
There's
look,
something in the water.
no,
Yeah.
there's something genuine and sort of sincere and honest and funny about memes of Mihari being a absolute force femme sissy hypno monster who will kidnap any sort of,
And then she hits the dance.
guy she meets. Like, I like that honesty.
She's kind of an icon for that.
She's kind of an icon for that. I guess my issue has always been, and I brought it onto your podcast, and I'm so sorry. This is just me ranting against a guy that the audience is going to assume I invented. But like,
Guy who likes Onimai.
just like when
Yeah.
people have just tried to sanitize Onimai so that it can be like a non-problematic trans rap. And it's like, it's so problematic. It just as trans rap, it's your racist
When you
right-wing
make it
uncle's conspiracy theory about them kidnapping the kids and turning them trans.
Like, when you make a trans rep, you make it bad. Like, when
Yeah.
it's just a fetish thing, it's not commentary on a group of people. But when it is trans rep in a reading, what is that saying about a group of people?
It's saying that your uncle is right and sissy hypno porn will trans people. It's saying that the trans people are pedophiles. I mean, look at fucking my hero.
This is the episode we're getting cancelled.
Well, no, because I'm saying that
This is how I get cancelled.
this is bad. We don't love this metaphor.
Bad metaphor,
It's
yeah.
a bad metaphor. But when you're just posting a funny meme about, hey, it's that weird kind of scary lady from Onimai who gives people drugs that turns them into girls, I'm photoshopping her into these these terrible conspiracy theories.
Okay,
Like-
I see.
That's a great meme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mihari would hang out with the doctor from Smiling Friends. The one that makes the homunculus. The
Yeah.
stop fighting
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
No, she did make a horrifying robot.
Oh, okay, that reminds me. My new favorite character, Mihari Bot. Fucking love that guy. I love that guy. She's just a better version of Mihari because it's a little robot guy.
Damn.
And it's actually around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. I read that chapter last night and I was like, yeah, I like you, Mihari Bot. You're right, robot. You right, Clanker.
Shut up. For the people who couldn't hear that was me hitting Liz. Yeah, like there are parts of Onimai that are fun, but like
The pain that in
If you
your
just
voice when
ignore
you
the
said that.
shadow lurking in the darkness.
this is not a good representation for anything. This is a bad rep for most things. I feel like the most generous read you can do of this thing is, hey, it's being a kid's fun.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't be a neat.
Don't be a neat or your sister will kidnap you and put you in the gender nexus.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I feel like that's going to make more people needs because they're like, oh, I want it. Oh,
The
like my
gender nexus.
sister's going to force femme me. All right.
Gotta say, Onimai does cover the one universal trans experience of getting your transition advice from something you really shouldn't.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
All right.
I can't
Because
say
you see,
anything.
a lot of early transition trans girls would read something like Onimai and be like, "Oh, that's how I do my hair,"
No, they should watch Twin Tail and watch
'cause-
that one scene.
because they get into hair care.
Ah.
So you see, for me, it was a random Genderbend doujinshi is how I learned how to upkeep my hair. Because they got into that for some reason.
Huh.
That was probably a part of the fetish.
Yeah, you know, like that's the thing.
You don't
When
even
you-
look more into it. You're just like, these instructions, and that's it.
They give pretty good instructions.
Okay, well, I don't know
Yeah,
what
I'm
the
not surprised.
instructions
I'm
are.
not surprised by that.
Okay.
It doesn't surprise me because, you know, there's lots of scenes in Onimai about hair care. It comes up a lot, Mihari's always on the hair care
Yeah.
for Mihiri. It does not surprise me that some random Genderbend doujin that you found is very similar to Onimai.
That in a vacuum, yeah, no, that
Yeah,
absolutely. Oh, a Genderbend doujin you found is similar to Onimai. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
When you just take the Genderbend elements, we're putting aside everything else, we just take the Genderbend elements, it's such a median and classic work. Like, do you agree, Liz?
Elaborate a bit more.
Okay, just like the tropes in it are all very familiar tropes.
Yeah.
Like, the scenes in it are all very familiar scenes.
These are things I've seen before.
Yeah,
But they're mixing a lot of them in together.
yeah. But, like, it's not revolutionizing anything in the genre except for, like, having a lot of, you know, except for when it brings in all the
Other than
other
the fetishes.
stuff.
Like, Nekotofu's not going in trying to re-revolutionize the genre. He's not going in trying to, sorry for using the term, deconstruct the genre. But, like, he's not trying to do anything groundbreaking.
Yeah,
He is writing a thing about things he likes.
yeah.
And, like, that is admirable in a sense.
Yeah, man just wants to have fun.
He is enjoying his work. Which is a good thing. Disregarding the content of said work.
Absolutely. Shaking my head almost every
Yeah.
page. Every other panel, at least.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're on a roll with it where like the chapter's been cute and it's just been fun and had some wholesome interactions, and then it reminds you. It does not let you forget that you're reading Onimai.
Yeah.
It's like a chapter where my hero gets like I guess like I think like does up gets like the lip balm and like goes to school and like
That was a cute chapter.
like has like those interactions, then gets yelled at the teacher and they're like, oh man, and then makes friends with the flashy girls in class. It's like, oh, that's cute, that's fun, that's yeah. And then like honestly most of my hero's interactions with them is like fun stuff and like just them learning like fashion and stuff like that. But those are all like intercut with chapters about various heinous shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, you had me for a minute there. You fooled me for a minute.
Even then, there's some relationships I like. I like Mihari's relationship with Kaede.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like how Kaede's like, I want a high school friend like you back.
Yeah.
And she tries to bring her back. And I was like, oh, that's a fun
And like
dynamic.
there's a lot of moments where like they actually go, yeah, no, before the neat bullshit, my hero was a good older brother.
Yeah.
And like had all these sweet moments, and it's like, oh, that's nice, that fleshes them out more. And like my hero like kind of now still kind of going back to doing that, like even though hey, they're now a 13-year-old child, they're like, nah, I still have that older brother instinct in these moments.
Yeah. Yeah.
It does lead to like, it can be intercut with like, oh, hey, I remember, Mihari was scared of lightning, and so like, oh shit, they're probably panicking. I need to go check on them as the responsible older brother. Oh, they're taking a piss. Sorry to barge in on you like
Oopsie.
that. And I'm just like,
Do you have to do that?
I'm like, this chapter's like 24 pages long. It could have been 23.
Could have been 23.
We didn't need the pissing page.
We didn't need the page of just her sitting on the toilet staring at my hero.
See, and again, like the relationship, anything with RPGs, MMORPGs, and the two boys, like that's mostly pretty wholesome and fun and good.
Yeah.
And then sometimes my hero's like, I'm gonna buy a porn mag for these two 13-year-old boys, and it's like, yep, Onimai.
And like, honestly,
I
like, some
thought
of
that was kind of funny.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean it
there's an
is.
absurdity of that bit
yeah, like there's
that what actually worked for me.
Okay, that's fair, but like,
I feel like the ones of like my hero going like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna do this thing that's what I feel like is a normal interaction. Oh wait, I'm a girl. Yeah, no, that's probably like very flirty and like
her talking anytime where she interacts with the guys.
yeah, or like the whole scene, like the whole chapter of like her bringing them back to her house, going, no, I beat the secret boss in Demon Souls.
yeah.
And them just not believing her, and then like the shenanigery of, oh, I'm gonna get out of my school uniform, I'm gonna change.
Yeah.
Oh shit, like leave the room, and like all that bullshit. It's just like, look, I get you're not doing anything by this, you don't mean anything by it, but like the whole thing of you just going, oh, here's like some weird kind of like pervert misunderstanding stuff with these 13-year-olds. I'm like, I don't need this. The Demon's Souls boss bit, like shenanigery, that's funny.
I want to ask, in these games, don't they have achievements for when you beat
Yeah.
bosses?
Yes.
Because I was like, just show that.
Yeah.
But my
they
hero
would've.
is an idiot.
Yeah, fair enough.
But also in these games, they autosave when you beat a boss. So did my hero just like do a new playthrough right before the boss?
Has what is the Neku Tofu? What the fuck? Have they played a FromSoft?
Have they played a FromSoft game? Yeah.
I wouldn't know. Just to circle back on you are right that the I'm gonna buy a porno magazine for the guys is actually absurd and funny.
Yeah.
But the problem is that there's a tapestry of children finding porno magazines woven into the
If
rest
this
of the
wasn't a
world.
running gag,
Yeah.
and it was more playing into the my hero playing into the wise elder thing, which is kind of what the bit was going for.
Yeah, but because there's just this voice that develops in your head when you're reading Onimai where you're like, this could be a fetish that I'm not that aware of instead of a cute bit. At least for me.
Yeah, because like even with like Mamaji like coming into my hero's room and like seeing some of it like early on, I didn't think of that as like fetish content. I thought of that as like, oh fuck, yeah, okay, like I need to keep up this facade. Shit, how do I hear something just someone that I'm pretending to be would not have?
Yeah.
So like I saw it as more of a comedy element, but you are right. This might be a fetish I don't know of.
It's because it happens 5 more times.
Yeah.
With, like, sometimes less sort of hilarious justification or whatever. Like, it feels less like a gag.
Okay, like circling back on that bit specifically, because that's what goes into the Mio teaches My Hero about Yuri manga segment.
Yeah.
And is the... Okay, like, I really like Mio as a character, but also her bit of, like, I'm a watcher would work so much better with an older character.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I'm, like, bit funny, why 13?
Or if
That's
she
the
was
whole anime.
Yeah,
little
bit funny, why
bit
13?
Yeah.
more innocent. Or if the work itself was less dirty.
Yeah.
But the combination of elements adds like a skeezy layer, like that you can't just take these good bits out of context. They're in the context of Onimai.
Like,
Yeah.
Mio Himajoshiing out every time two girls are together. Good bit. I applaud. My Hero and Mio being Yuri buddies. I really like that.
I really liked that my hero tried reading some Yuri and was like, what the fuck, Mio? This is way too hardcore. That's a good bit.
Yeah.
You know.
I like the bit where Mio's like, hey, I can't play this Yuri game at home. Can I play it at yours?
Yeah, and then they just like do that for like a month and
Everyone thinks they're together for that.
yeah.
And I'm like, that's funny.
But then she like kisses the 18-year-old Mihari, and I'm like,
At least she's initiating, I guess?
yeah, but it's like, but it's just, it's,
Also, is Mihari gay?
It's unclear.
Because she drink and kiss girl.
she drink and kiss girl, but also she's like
But at the
very obsessed with Mahiro.
yes, has the BroCon stuff going on and the SysCon stuff going on.
A lot of con.
Yeah. And hopefully not many other cons. But like there's also just that fact of like, yeah, drinks and gets kissy. Hasn't been drunk around dudes, so we don't know if it's indiscriminate or not.
Let me say, Kaede is gay for Mihari.
Yes.
Mihari, unclear, is all I'm gonna say.
And Mahiro and Momiji seem like a cute gay couple, except that Mahiro is like 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He really
Well, yeah,
sinks that ship for me.
yeah. Like I don't really want to ship a 13-year-old girl and a 30-year-old man.
Yeah.
We've watched Revolutionary Girl Lucina.
Yeah, and I hated it there.
We didn't ship them.
No, the anime did though.
But yeah,
That's not us.
it's just like, yeah, I can look at the Kaede and Mihari relationship and I'm like, I like that part.
Sure.
I kind of wish we got more of it, because it's like one chapter every 20.
Yep.
Yeah.
I kind of like Kaede's setup of like, you were my friend and then you disappeared.
Yeah.
So I kind of hope we get more Kaede University vibes now that they are able to be in the same
They're
place
back
during the day.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like just that running thing of like, hey, I'm at high school. Here are all these like things I wanted to do in high school, but like since you dipped, I can't. So I'm going to either kind of artificially just do it with you like outside of school, or artificially do it with your little sister here because fuck it.
I like that Kaede is good at like the one thing Mahiri sucks at.
Fashion?
Yeah, like fashion.
Hmm.
And not being a weird goblin person who spends all day in a lab and then force femmes your older brother.
Yeah, Kaede seems like just a reasonable person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, she gets good grades. She knows how to cook.
Knows how to drive.
Knows how to drive. Cares about how she looks.
Seems like a good older sibling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like good older sibling. Her like one issue is that she doesn't really connect with Momiji.
Yeah, which like
Yeah, it's fine. That happens.
that happens with siblings, especially because like Momiji is like very leaning into was it
Chuni?
Chuni,
Yeah.
and Kaede is not. He's
It's
not
just
that
like
ti-
different interests.
Yeah. And like they even like do have a few moments of like, oh, I want to do these like kind of sibling things with you, Momiji, but like I can't ask you to do it because that's kind of too much. But Momiji's like, well, if you did, I would have done it because I'm fine with doing this. It's just I don't have that much of an interest in it.
Yeah. Momiji's gonna turn into like a he-him lesbian at age 21.
Yeah.
Like, that's just sort of Momiji's arc.
I like when they call Momiji a samurai.
Yeah.
Momijiro.
Yeah, that one's
Yeah.
funny.
that's-
Luigi goes hard.
See, again, like, when you finally dig past all of the everything,
I like a lot of the characters.
there is a
the
lot
like
to like
core
here,
four
but-
gang just hanging out is really fun. I like the way they interact with each other.
Yeah.
Shout out to Asahi.
That's just fine.
I like her
fun.
a lot. She's probably my favorite character.
Checks out for you.
But also, don't dig past it.
Yeah, you should acknowledge the issues within the manga when you're reading said manga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because,
Because like again, I don't know how much of this bit we've explained on mic, but
we don't like it.
like here's the thing, sports fans.
Sports fans?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I was not supposed to be on this episode. Because as we said, like the whole bit was like, oh, whenever I'm just not at locals for some reason, these three start talking about it.
Yeah, because the bit
So-
was originally
so
going to be
Robin-
like, you're sick or something,
Yeah.
and Robin was just
So
going to
like,
be here.
Robin was supposed to replace me. But then Hayden was asking me, no, you should read it anyway. So I'm like, fine. So I read it, and I'm like, no, I'm being on the episode. I want to yell at Hayden.
Fair enough.
I am pissed.
Fair enough.
Hayden, what the fuck?
Fair enough.
This is your ICP!
No, it's not.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Maybe.
I don't think it is.
It's not because here's the thing. The slice of life, like as I said, like the slice of life, just fun chapters.
Yeah.
I like those. I like slice of life comedy. I like Mamoe Blob shit, right? It's just, holy shit, Hayden, really? This is the thing, like you've been championing?
Is this your man's?
This is your guy. This is what you're bringing onto our podcast.
I'm really good at forgetting certain aspects of media after I
I
consume them.
fucking
Yeah,
hope
we
so.
can tell!
I hope that you genuinely forgot, because otherwise, dude, what the fuck? Like, if I knew what was in the anime, especially,
Like,
I would have vetoed this. I would have said, no, we're not doing this.
I had a general idea.
We've got a reputation to uphold.
I had a general idea,
Apparently.
but I didn't remember the anime going as full on as it did.
So you see, Pat, the issue is the veto system only works if two people say no. We have a veto.
Yeah, but I would have argued.
We have a veto system, by the way. We're
It-
probably
it-
not going to use it.
It exists just for Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
I'll wear them down. We'll play it eventually.
Nope,
No.
you're not doing that to me.
I like that you didn't realize this podcast had standards until you met something that violated them.
We've tried to keep like high class episodes.
No, because, like, as I said, the fact that we wanted to quickly move past my quick reference to Mitsudomo last episode, and then we bring this up, I'm like, that was too much for you? A show you haven't watched, but you didn't like the art style, but this is fine?
I was
This is
making-
not too much for the podcast? Fuck off.
It's like, with that specifically, I was trying to go back onto the thing, and I was making like this looks not good. I
Yeah.
don't know. Like, I've forgotten what it looks like. Like,
Yeah.
almost instantly after seeing it.
But yeah, it's just really funny that I'm just like, I was not expecting this.
Fair.
I didn't realize that this was your man. I didn't realize that you were that type of guy.
God, maybe I should recommend some pure trash.
As I said, like, well, I didn't say anything, but Fleming loves slop.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, this is not my ICP. This is just me expressing immense disappointment in my friend.
And I'm like, fair enough, man. Fair enough.
It would have been so funny if we came into this episode and Pat was like, loved it.
I don't think there was a universe where that is a thing.
I wouldn't.
I'm not saying that on mic. I would never say that on, like, say that even as a joke on mic. I don't want that fucking anywhere near that. Jesus Christ.
Do you want a hard pivot?
Sure, into what?
Oni fight.
I haven't played that.
We haven't brought up Oni Fight.
We haven't bought a Oni fight.
We haven't brought up Oni Fight. Okay, do you have the notes about Oni Fight?
No. I just wanted to bring it up.
So there's an Onimai Dojin fighter.
Yeah.
I remember it was like a pain in the ass for you guys to acquire, even.
Yeah.
Well,
how did you get it, Robin?
It's very hard to get anything off DL site as of like 2025 or 2024. You know, MasterCard, Visa, PayPal, they all don't want you buying, you know, Japanese pornography for some understandable reasons.
What do you mean?
Well, a lot of them are like if Onimai depicted everything graphically.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. MasterCard doesn't want you buying that.
Hang on, am I? MasterCard's like, no Onimai for you.
I'm not going to get in, you know, let's skip over the whole philosophy of censorship, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, no, I only ask for the sake of comedy.
No, like, that's not important. The point is that that happened. So now you need to use Disney Bucks funny money that's bought in a different theme park to get anything from DL site. You go like an entirely different website than DL site itself and buy points. And then you need to take those points back to the DL site website and use them to buy anything from DL site, you know, like at all. And it's, you know, the point conversion to dollar conversion is sort of all, you know, plus the dollar to yen conversion, plus I think the only sort of foreign way to pay for these points is PayPal. So you've got the dollar to, like, the PayPal dollars to PayPal yen conversion, then the points to whatever conversion, then you go to a different website and you spend the points and you can buy something from DL side. And obviously this Onimai Dojin fighter is on DL side. And I don't want to give you the impression that this is like some R18 work or whatever. You know, it's in the all ages category of DL side. But
It is Onimai.
It's
it's
Dojin
a
in the
silly
traditional
fighting
use
Yeah.
of the word.
yeah, the whole of DL site, just because the, you know, sort of credit company wolves were closing in, the whole of DL sites, at the time at least, was locked down really hard and impossible to pay things for, which made it very hard for us to acquire this terrible Onimai Dojin fighter.
But you eventually acquired it.
We did acquire it, and
put it on a USB, and then we put it on my laptop, and then we had to use, I think it was Joyta key,
yep, because the key bindings didn't work.
which you included on the USB, thankfully.
I had a feeling.
Yeah, fair, reasonable.
We got it working.
Let's go.
It's not good.
Yeah, it's not a good game.
But it's bad in ways like that you wouldn't.
It's really funny. You know the like little guy things, the like little plush people?
All right, yeah.
One of them is like, I think there's two different ones.
One's the salamander that Mihari likes,
Yeah.
and the other one is neko tofu. It's like a cat.
Oh, it's
like
him
a
himself.
piece of tofu with cat ears. or something.
Okay.
Yeah. And so one of them is neko tofu, and the
Yeah.
other one is.
I forget which way around it is, but
The
one of them
salamander.
is really broken.
Yeah.
I think it's Nekotofu.
I thought it was the salamander.
I remember it being the salamander as well. But we were laughing our asses off one night where this salamander from full screen, it's the
super.
flipping. What was the super called? I
Yeah,
forgot.
yeah. I'm just standing there, and Hayden inputs something, and it starts not like, because this game is a Dojin game with not that many sprites, right?
Yeah.
So it starts sliding at me without animation, and I think to myself, oh, what a charming sort of Dojin lack of anime. That's Raging Demon.
Yeah.
That's Raging Demon.
I realized that 2 frames too late to react.
And it was hilarious. And the rest of the moveset as well is funny as hell.
It's Rocket Raccoon.
It's Rocket
It was
Raccoon.
a Rocket Raccoon with a Raging Demon. But when you're playing a game with very little animation, not like MS Paint Dojin Fighter levels of no animation, but still not very animated, your first thought isn't, he's sliding across me in one pose like Akuma to get me. It's, yeah, they just didn't animate this one very much.
I
Sorry.
It's alright.
was genuinely like... Because it wasn't me that inputted it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because I did it, and then it just started sliding, and I was like, oh, I wonder what this is. And then it collided, and Raging Demon, and then we just started dying.
Because every character in this game is a reference to another fighting game.
Yeah, like for example...
My Hero's Soul Bad Guy. My Hero is a guy is Hyde.
Yeah, 20-year-old Mahiro is Hyde, whereas 13-year-old girl Mahiro is Soul Bad Guy. And
Okay.
the philosophical implications of that are beyond me to discuss.
Guilty Gear for children. Under Night for adults.
Once you take estrogen, you play Strive.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna
no.
say, it's like,
Proven.
name something new.
I need to stop. We need to stop complaining about the online trans community because we'll be
Hey,
here for
hey,
another
hey.
3
I'm
hours.
complaining about the in-person Strive community.
No, I have issues
No,
with
I'm kidding.
online trans community as well with how they talk about fighting games.
Part of why I like Asahi is she's the grappler.
Oh, yeah.
Not good though.
She's wearing the, like, Godzilla onesie as well, which...
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, and, yeah, of course, Momiji is, like, one of the, Samurai Showdown characters. I
Yeah.
cannot remember which one, but, you know, Momiji
One
is
of them.
Mommy Dilo.
And I think, okay, so there's some other fun facts about that fighting game. So there's no, like, at the time, apparently, they released, like, a Super Turbo update, which added a lot to it. But, again, the funny bucks, PayPal, yada yada situation.
Oh, you don't get the updates?
No, you have to buy this one.
Ah, that sucks.
That's a paid expansion.
Paid expansion, but it's, like, doubled the amount of characters. And possibly fixed some of the things I will talk about, such as the game had a timer, but I don't think it was displayed.
Yep.
And also the game did not show a match win
Yeah.
screen. So, and did it have, yeah, so if you were down to last round, so 1-1, and a timeout occurred, there wasn't even like none of the characters had a timeout win or timeout loss animation, and there was no screen that told you who won on the timeout. It just went back to character select. And if the health and again, the timer wasn't visible, at least to us. Maybe that was like a UI bug. So sometimes the match would just end and you weren't watching the life bars super closely and you're like, well, one of us won.
Who won?
That's why we need to run the Oni fight bracket on a live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So chat can yell at us who won.
Despite the fact that this is the nature of the event, I'm annoyed I missed this.
Yeah, okay, but
I'll bring it next
It was
locals.
really funny.
this is
You
somewhat...
keep saying you're going to bring DNF
I
Duel
would-
next time.
I bring my laptop. We just didn't play it because I was playing other things.
Yeah.
My bad.
If I can defend Hayden for a minute, part of the reason this bit took off is that was such a funny fighting game night of us playing.
Yeah, it was
This-
kind of
you
a
know,
great night.
Yeah, so
Sad
like,
you missed it.
so you know, it's not like we're all just in a circle like, yeah, we love Onimai, we love piss. We love it when, you know, the porn book falls out on top of the child. But we're just like, we really need to run Oni Fight again. That was so funny.
You guys were talking about Onimai before the fighting game.
All I'm gonna say.
I know that for a fucking fact.
This night
What?
is when we got the Wing Onimai Onimusha bit.
True.
Because he kept calling it the Onimusha fighting game.
He saw Momiji once.
Yeah. I bet Wang would win the Evo Japan Oni fight bracket.
He probably would.
No, I feel like, okay, like, I feel like a lot of our early talk was, we need to figure out how to acquire this thing, though.
Yeah.
Like, that was a lot of the talk.
I don't know. I wasn't there for it, but
Yeah.
I do remember it coming up, and I do remember being like, what the fuck is this bullshit? I'm not engaging with this. And then eventually you guys then started talking about the Oni Fight game, and I do remember, like, I did look into it, but I'm like, well, I'm not engaging with this bit, so I'm not gonna really do anything with this.
Well, to be fair, there is also the whole, why is Strive in this? Why is Strive in this? Somebody at Escape Portal told me, that's our local fighting game, meetup place, told me that the studio that made the anime has a deal with Arc System Works, and that's why this game is an Onimai. Then I looked at Studio Bind's, like, filmography, and they've made, like, 4 anime. And one of them's, you know, was like Jobless Reincarnation.
Oh, it's this studio?
Yeah. And I'm like, I haven't
Oh,
interacted
yeah.
with that. But
This is the Ruri Rock studio, isn't
yeah,
it?
and Ruri Rocks, which definitely didn't have any video games in it.
Yeah.
And then Jobless Reincarnation, which I assume doesn't take place on Earth, and therefore they don't play a lot of
Yeah,
Strive.
that's an isekai. So unless Strive is in this other world, which God forbid.
No, you
But-
see, they put Strive because they were like, oh, the trans people game.
True, but somebody confidently told me, oh yeah, the animation studio has a deal with Arc System Works.
Who told you this?
I don't want to blow up names, and also partly because there's 2 people it could be in my head, and I don't remember which of the 2 it was.
Okay, tell me after recording. I'll just
Tell us,
silently
tell us
judge.
afterwards.
I'm gonna say it's Wang.
No, absolutely not Wang.
He wouldn't know.
That's
He
why.
thought it was called Onimusha.
Actually, no, here's the thing. Wayne would say that confidently while still calling it Onimusha and not knowing what the fuck the show is.
I believed this person for like 9 months. That's an adequate explanation.
It was Hayden.
So it wasn't Wayne. But
Yeah, Onimai's not part of The Simpsons.
no. But yeah, and it's not wicked. But like, yeah, I just think that maybe they're like, oh, we need to show some like gameplay footage. Hey, Arc System Works, do you want to work out a deal where like all the game content we show is just your stuff? We'll just
Like Strive was
we'll
recent.
license just one, like go to one studio and just license everything from you guys. Because like that way, it's like, okay, cool. When they're playing beat 'em ups, we can show River City Girls because you own that. When they're playing fighting games, we can show Guilty Gear because you own that. When they're playing some other multiplayer game, we'll just use that sumo game that you guys own. We can
Oh,
just
that was still Oxus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn,
like
okay.
I'm sure.
so we can just pull from your back catalog for
and
everything.
I'm sure Arxis was significantly cheaper than Bandai Namco or Capcom to
Definitely.
pull stuff from.
Because I'm assuming as well.
Desperate enough to go, yeah, sure, we'll appear in Onimai.
I think this was before Strive like boomed in sales as well. I'm pretty sure.
This is post Bridget, so
It's post Bridget, but it took a bit after Bridget to explode.
Okay,
Exploded because of Onimai confirmed.
I can't believe Strive
can't
is carried
deny
by
that.
Onimai. Oh, I got a meme to make when I get home.
I stand by my baseless accusation that it's all Mori's fault because he wrote. Well, no, he paid someone to write a Genderbend manga about his Genderbend OC, Mai Natsumi.
Remix Heart also kind of sucks. But thankfully it's not glazed in trans circles as much, so I don't have to complain about it.
I don't think it's a. I don't think anybody's ever talked about Remix Heart.
Except you.
Yeah, I've mentioned it because it's, again, it's part of my grand conspiracy that Mori created the Onimai situation and then dipped.
Mori created Onimai. Mori is Nekatofu.
That's true. We've never seen them in the same room, probably.
Have we ever seen Nekutofu? Do we know what they look like?
He looks like that little plushie.
Well, I mean, you know, Nekutofu sold a bunch of pretty famous, I think, Toho Dojinshi in the past. So presumably somebody who was buying, like, you know, Mistia's Izakaya or whatever has bought it off Nekotofu and therefore seen Nekotofu in person. Probably wearing like a mask, to be fair.
Yeah, so they might have been wearing like a giant helmet, like a Nekutofu helmet that covers their face entirely, so that people won't know that they're John BlazBlue.
Yeah, yep. True.
But yeah, it's just like, why strive in Onimai? Probably cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
it's fun. It's great to know that being cheap is what got Hayden into this.
That did probably spawn this whole bit, Yeah.
Yeah, so
Probably.
Like, I'm not
like many
surprised.
things, I blame Guilty Gear Strive for it.
But the other thing is, like, yeah, me and Liz have discussed genderbend works such as Boku Girl and
Onimai.
the two different ones involving aliens, Kashimashi, and the one whose name was never translated that I forget.
The Prince one.
Yeah.
The Prince one. It's a banger.
Yeah, which like
Review it like in 3 episodes and find out it's not a banger, and then just shit talk me for 3 hours on the podcast.
yeah. Like because like here's the thing like you and Liz talking about it checks out. Like as I've
Yeah.
said off mic, a lot of my like I'm not shocked that you know about this, that you've talked about this. Doesn't surprise me in the slightest. This being something that Liz knows doesn't surprise me. This being something that Liz and Hayden are championing, that's
I never championed it!
I would also like to clarify, I never championed it. My whole point with Liz was just, why did this get picked and not Boku Girl?
Yeah, and I agree.
And that was the conversations we were having.
yeah.
Because, like, it's also because, again, like, this is started as Pixiv Publishing.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, obviously Liz has been in a very similar space publishing, you know, The Chosen and the Changed. When you think about it, independently publishing, like, sort of a Genderbend work is
Are
what
you
they were.
Neku Tofu?
No.
They were,
Damn.
you know, Liz was doing it, Nekotofu was doing it, but Nekotofu
Nekotofu kept publishing.
kept publishing and broke into the mainstream.
Yeah.
And that was interesting for me and Liz to discuss.
Yeah, like, why was this the one that broke out?
And we still don't know why. It did win, again, it did win a lot of manga popularity polls, but then again, why did it win a lot of...
I mean, you said earlier, just right place, right time.
Yeah, right
Yeah.
place, right time.
Yeah, because like I'm trying to think of it. Like, what are the other Moe Blob shows that are currently going?
Also, the stuff
None.
that we're calling heinous and indefensible, you know, that's obviously from a Western cultural context. Not that I'm like, whereas in Japan, that's totally allowed. But simply, like, it's not morally reprehensible once you cross a geographic line. That's not my point. But my point is that the audience perhaps minds that, like, doesn't hold it against it the way that
We don't.
woke scoldery here
Yeah.
would. You know? So, like, certain things that would be working against it ever becoming popular here, like, to that degree of popularity, are not necessarily working against it in other cultures.
Yeah. Because also, I imagine that a lot of those like awards and kind of pushes for it to be animated were coming from the Japanese audience,
Yeah.
who like, look, we're not Japanese, we're Australians, so we can only really talk about the Australian perspective, and our knowledge of the Japanese perspective is limited.
Yeah.
With mainly secondhand sources, because none of us can speak the language to like any competent degree.
Yeah. Certainly not enough to understand this.
Yeah, so like, yeah, I can buy that. Like, yeah, to that audience, like, it's not as reprehensible. It's like, the questionable content is a lot more excusable because like,
At least among the otaku circles who are voting for this
Yeah.
kind of thing, right?
yeah, because like, because if someone really wants their Moe Blob shit, I can feel like, yeah, most of the even here, all the kind of like hardcore like manga audience will probably look past it. And you know, what is the other Moe Blob manga that they're reading?
Yeah.
I will say, like, current Moe Blob anime stuff, a couple seasons ago, Mono was airing. Before that, there's 3 seasons of Eurocamp.
Bocce.
Yeah, Bocce's Moe
I don't
Blob.
really count Bocce as that Moe Blob, but it fits the
It
vibe.
specs into it sometimes.
Where,
Yeah.
like, for manga, it's like Yotsuba Bocce.
Yeah, but it's like, I mean, like Yotsuba is like just it's a long ongoing one, and I feel like that is a different type of. That's not Moe Blob. That's
Yeah.
kind of like, I guess, Moe Wholesome, like in a lot of areas, and like,
But you're right.
but like this is like, as I said before, this is a lot more of a, you know, K-On! Lucky Star type beat, or some like, you know, that kind of genre of like comedy manga. less of a like bocce or even I'd imagine what a Eurocamp is. I haven't watched it,
It's
but
basically just cute girls camping.
yeah, so it's like it's a bit of a different thing. It's like this is a very much slice of life, cute girls doing cute things, which I don't think is as prevalent anymore.
Yeah, so the Moe Blobbery
Yeah.
gives it a foot over, say, Boku Girl, for example.
Because like
Yeah,
like
I
I
could
remember
believe
even
that.
like seeing in like some of the other things are like, oh, things we want to see animated. Clearly, this was like many years ago because what was it, Dangers in My Heart was like on that list,
Yep.
and it's like that's sure that's a slice of life, that's a slice of life like rom-com and stuff like that. So it's like people want their slice of life, but like there's no just like slice of life comedy like Onimai that's currently going, which sucks that hey Onimai is the champion of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like a lot of stuff with the Moe Blob art style nowadays is kind of not doing comedy with it. You're seeing stuff like Dead Demon Destruction, which
Yeah.
has the Moe Blob art style.
Yeah.
I would consider the works of the Girls Lost Tour author Moe Blob, but not in the comedic sense.
Yeah.
Shimeji and Girls Lost Tour both try to present dark worlds, but they're cute blobs. Where like the Moe Blob but comedy is kind of just the Onimai realm right now.
Yeah. And it's like that was a popular genre back in the day. I liked that genre back in the day. But yeah, it's just kind of died out. So I guess yeah, Onimai's being championed by people who miss that and people who like piss.
Who pissed that?
Yeah. So yeah.
Final thoughts?
Do we got anything else to say about Onimai?
Do we have anything else?
Not really. Hayden, why'd you do this to us?
Hayden, why'd you do this to me? Why do you do this to me specifically?
Why you?
Why'd you do this to me specifically? Actually, no, it's fine. Yeah, we can't go on any longer. I'll start ranting more about online trans communities.
Yeah, we just need to find a way to cut. Whoever's editing this.
We're almost...
We could just stop now.
We've almost hit 3 hours.
So funny.
Because, like, the preamble was 27 minutes.
Yeah, I was not expecting it to be this long.
We're at 2 hours and 51 minutes.
Maybe.
So, in the Raws, don't expect it to be like that.
We can just finish.
So,
Sure. Hey,
Robin-
this episode is done for.
Hey,
Let's just
Robin,
call it.
anything you want to say about Onimai before we get on to recommendation?
No, I'm good to move to recommendations.
Yeah.
Okay, it's
Pat,
Pat's
what are
turn.
we doing next time?
Next time we're doing something a bit more wholesome. We're doing Mother 1 and Earthbound.
Okay, here's the thing. I was so scared that you were about to hit me with a bait and switch and telling me, oh, we're doing Mother 1 and Earthbound. And then you're like, we're doing more ICP albums.
No, the second Joker's card's not done yet. You know for a fact you are safe until that second deck is done.
The millisecond it's done, hell, I'll pick it.
The millisecond it's done, you are in danger.
Yeah, it's like, here's the thing. I was expecting a bait and switch and for it not to be Mother. I was like, okay, what can Pat throw me?
I was thinking of not so much doing a bait and switch to fuck with you, but more a bait and switch of like, am I in the mood for something else? But no, we're doing Mother 1. Well, we're doing Earthbound 0 and Earthbound next time.
Okay.
So yeah.
Cool.
The next episode you'll be seeing is a ranking of our episodes so far, by the way.
Yeah, it's end of year, new year.
It's our
like-
end of year, probably not end of year for you.
Yeah, we know it's been 13 episodes and then now we're doing the ranking, but shut up.
No, I think this is episode 14.
This is 14?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought we
Something like that.
started in November last
Yeah,
year.
we started in November.
Actually, no, this is 13 because Devilman's 0.
Oh, yep, sorry, yep, this is 13.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, next episode will be a ranking, but we're doing Earthbound after because we didn't want to hold that.
Yeah. So yeah.
Well, if you want to give your opinions on the online trans community or Onimai,
Don't tell us.
put them in the
Yeah, don't tell us.
put them in the comments and like and smash that like button and hit that bell and subscribe and please don't cancel me. Please, please.
Yeah, so you can find us on all of our socials.
Your most fave gay on Twitter,
none
Blue
of them are
Sky,
linked.
Instagram.
hang on, let me pull up Hayden's socials.
You can find Hayden on many an OC Strive Discord.
Yeah, you can see me in OCU Strive. I'll be talking about multi-blood in there.
Robin, anywhere we can find you if you want to put your mark on this.
I'm planning to disappear.
I respect that.
That's
You'll never-
other.
Hayden
it from
on
you.
Twitter is at awesome741_.
Robin, you can find Robin at otherrobin@otherrobin.com.
That's it.
Yeah.
We've been the gay team plus special guest Robin, and we are exiting the gay zone.